Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. Misfits Radio. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. From 3 to 5, they going live. Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take they top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt, if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists in your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. And close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. 3 to 5, they going live every Sunday. Right here on Misfits Radio, man. Catch up on all the current events, all the bullshit going on in the world, and you go get some hot ass music. Let's go.
This is my name show, asking you to get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m., baby.
Get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5.
Yo, woo, hey, we in Westside Misfits. Yo, you're independent, this the mix, you need to get up in it. 3 to 5, the show be lit from start to finish. Hit them up to slide through and promote your business. DJ Lab known to keep the hottest record spinning. Mix a lot and Tay-Mac discuss the hottest topic. Cause now the 2000s gonna let you know what's really poppin'. Miss Slick gon' make sure she get the angles right. Making moves even though she staying out of sight.
Check the website, Misfits Media Group. Keep it 100, cause that's how they gon' give it to you. Something for anyone and everyone from every walk. 365, 24/7, got music and talk. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. Kick facts, play music, and talk slick. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Sunday.
What up? It's Sunday.
That's right.
And we got...
Hold on, I gotta get my mic right, cause you know sometimes stuff be going down. Here at Misfits Radio.
I'm a Virgo, damn it, it's Pisces season.
All right, it is Pisces season, and me and...
Boo.
don't do that.
Boo.
Me and Slick are both celebrating our
Pisces
birthday
get
on
shots.
3/16. So it is definitely Piscean up in here.
You're 316 too?
I am.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Yes.
316, wow.
Yes.
Both of
She
them.
lying?
Oh, it is 316.
Shut up.
We've been
Wow.
doing this.
We probably did.
So we got who on the back there?
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to Westside Misfits. I am your gracious and humble host, DJ Lab. Of course, we got 316 in the building. Miss Lot's been busy this weekend, so she's not here, but she will be here
Bam.
next week. So we got a guest host in the building, not Kay. She's not a guest no more.
Yeah.
Well, she need to introduce herself. Then she can introduce the guest host because that's what her job is. Go ahead.
So I'm K Lady. So K Lady, and we have our guest host is
Driz.
Driz or the real Driz? Which one we doing, Driz?
You can say Driz.
We doing Driz.
Or you can say light it up.
Light it up. Okay. He don't know who he want to be today. So
No.
He's also a wolf.
The wolf.
A shapeshifter.
oh shit, we got another arc on our hand.
Well,
Okay, so we got the wolf, the light it up, Driz.
there you go.
That's what we got over here
That's right.
today.
That's
so
right.
today, today is what, the third Sunday, fourth Sunday? What Sunday is today?
Yes. Yes.
It's the fourth Sunday, because next week starts March.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
today is fourth Sunday, so we
Oh,
gonna
when is Easter? April?
April.
Okay.
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 I don't know.
I just realized this is a leap year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
29 days.
29, so behave within this 29 days,
Well,
please.
actually, really, the women were just supposed to do stuff for the men on Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
But I don't know anybody that did anything on Valentine's Day.
Well,
That's true.
so Valentine's got messed up all the way around because half of the people didn't even realize it was a leap year this year.
Correct.
So that's what that is.
I think we should get rid of that celebration, though.
I just-
What celebration?
what celebration?
Sir?
Valentine's, yeah.
You know, it really was a devil. I mean, it was a demon that, you know.
Do me a favor, professional host. Pull your mic closer to you so you don't have to sit so awkwardly. A little bit more. There you can see. There,
Yeah.
Bring it to you. You know how you like mics close to you. Stop acting like you ain't never had no mic close to you before.
For real.
So, you know, it was really like the devil or the demon or something. But we're not gonna talk about Valentine's today. We talked about him last week, so we're not. Do your wrist.
I'm gonna have to Google that. Yep.
Moving on. So, I want to talk about social media having people in the chokehold.
FOMO.
So, because you said that you had to get off of you logged out of your Instagram
And
account
deleted the app, yes.
because
Oh, wow, you deleted the app?
Yes.
because it had you in the chokehold.
Yeah. Instagram just full of fake motherfuckers.
But it's
Tell me how you
entertainment.
feel for real.
Right.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, it's fake though.
Why did you feel that? What kind of feeling did it bring over you? And I'm not trying to take over.
Why did you have
I'm just
feel
gonna ask this
for-
question. I'm gonna let you and Kay have this show today. Y'all gonna talk.
Oh, well, you know, in my professional DJing and observing, I just realized that it ain't really what it is, you know, and people tend to look at your character on Instagram and base it on your personal, you know what I mean? So on Instagram, I'm lighted up Driz, the wolf, but on the outside, it's Ronnie. and Ronnie goes through things, and
You know, Ronnie on all the TV shows, Ronnie is not a good character.
never
so-
will be.
What TV shows is Ronnie not a good character on?
On everything.
What show we talking about specifically?
Which
The
one?
Shy, Power.
Correct.
Yeah.
These shows had somebody named Ronnie.
Yeah, it's like 4
Never.
different shows
I was
that
thinking
had
myself,
Ronnie.
what was Ronnie at on The Shy?
Yeah.
There was one actor had Ronnie. Was that Ricky Bobby Ronnie? And what else? What's that?
You remember
Ronnie
Ronnie in
Bobby.
Players Club? She wasn't a good character. Yeah,
Which
Ronnie,
one was she?
the light skinned chick. Remember? Ronnie was the light skinned chick in Players Club.
She the one that was beating up?
Yeah. See,
Oh, I ain't know that bitch name.
her name was Ronnie.
Well, you
I'm
have
gonna
a
need
good
you to
memory.
be Ronald.
It is Ronald.
Okay, just go by Ronald.
No.
Go. Oh, Ron.
The government name cannot be spread.
Okay.
It's already out there, allegedly.
Let's say so. So let's go by
Allegedly,
Ron.
Allegedly.
Let's go by Ron, not Ronnie, because
That's
that
cool.
Ronnie, that
Ron is a bit Caucasian. It's colonialist.
That's
but
fine.
It's okay.
just
Yeah.
Ronnie right now. Y'all is not doing well in the black culture.
I mean, I don't think the black culture is doing well anyway.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to you being in the chokehold.
Yeah. So FOMO, fear of missing out. But then you start realizing that
FOMO, BAM.
fear of missing out.
Yeah, the
Fear of missing out. FOMO.
Yes.
Oh,
So that's what
Yes.
you had.
Hashtag
It
FOMO.
is. It is in full effect, and I have to detach from such an app,
So it wasn't Instagram issues; it's your issues
along with seeing what's on Instagram.
because you had the fear of missing out on somebody else's bullshit.
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
so it was your problem, not theirs.
Well, it's okay though.
But I'm
I
asking.
mean, yes, it was. It was definitely my issue, and I had to really hold it in a bud.
And I'm saying this because, the Risa Tisa shit came out this week. And
Who is that?
Who is Risa Tisa?
Okay, so Risa Tisa released 52
Oh, TikTok.
on TikTok to tell about her story of her husband or ex-husband now.
She got a grip from that too.
Six,
That
six,
gave her a
eight,
BMW.
740-9894.
Oh yeah, hey.
Call
Y'all
in.
know y'all can call this number, right?
Yes.
Y'all come talk to us about this topic we about to talk about. If y'all know anything about it, 678-740-9894.
Yeah. And people got attached to that because of this FOMO, the fear of missing out. People start having parties. People
Correct.
start doing like chats together.
And she released 50 chapters.
Yes.
50. This is the one
And
to
she
say
done made some money though.
why I didn't get married or something like that.
Girl,
She's nobody. She was just on there to start telling her story. You know how people just get on there
Yeah.
and tell their story? Yeah, people just go on social media, like on TikTok. Like one day I just went on there to say that, I'm going through my healing journey, and I got like over 2,000 views on it. That did not mean I'm finna keep going with this stuff.
Correct.
Some people like the attention.
Yes.
So she ended up liking the attention that she received from telling the story. People in the comments were like, tell the rest of it. Like, where's part 2 of this? So she ended up started telling more. I don't think she realized the magnitude that she was going to have when she did this in the beginning. But
Right.
as she got probably the 15 or 20,
Right.
she like, oh damn, I got something now at this point.
Right.
So you got half of the people thinking, is this really real? You got other half of the people, no, I'm gonna say, you got 3/3. So you got 1/3 of the people thinking this is real.
Right.
You got 1/3 of the people thinking she lying.
Right.
And you got 1/3 of people that's triggered the fuck out. She is triggered.
is the story believable?
Yeah, the story's believable. Well, so let me hold on. When it came to my timeline,
Allegedly.
well, the shit is all over TikTok, so
Oh, so it ain't allegedly.
it ain't allegedly.
Yeah.
We going by what she say.
We going by what she said.
Okay.
So when it hit my TikTok, it was on 17. So I listened. I was like, what is this? So I went back to her page and I was like, oh, you is not finna get me in the chokehold. Let me go see if somebody else done talked about this on Instagram or Facebook. Let me go find the fucking Cliff Notes.
Right.
So I went and found the Cliff Notes. But what has happened is she ended up saying she never wanted him to be located. She wasn't, because
But they
people
found
kept
him.
they kept asking, well, who is he? Post a picture or whatever. The internet does what the internet does.
Oh, don't take but a second.
They went and found him, posted a picture of him and everything. So now he's come out, but before I get to that part, so now she's told the whole entire story from how they met to how they got divorced. How they met was red flags in the beginning. So you can tell. So V103 had posted it, and I commented on V103 page, and I was like, she says in her thing that she wanted to be loved. She thought it was her time. She was insecure. That's how this has happened. So now, other women that has been traumatized from bad relationships or think it's no good men, she has triggered the fuck out of these women.
In what way?
It's not necessary. I don't know why.
Yes.
I don't know, and now we gonna get back to the story. I don't know why women always want to group all men together and say there's no good men, but when we say all women hoes, it's a problem.
Right.
So,
but she has triggered so many women now because of this. Because this did happen in Atlanta.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers need to pick better.
So
better.
So let's go with that. So
Stop
now
picking your type.
So now you got people that keep saying,
Man,
this is why
true.
you don't date in Atlanta, because dating is horrible. Because he did this 3 times that we know of.
Wait a minute.
She was the 3rd person.
I don't get it.
Okay, so you don't even know what's happening. Okay, so let me give you.
Social media properly.
So let me give you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some.
Class about that today.
So I'm gonna give you some small mini cliff notes.
Yeah, many, very many. Because we don't want to get this whole no more advertisement and exposure that she already got, especially when she getting free BMWs and free flights on American Airlines.
What?
She getting free trips to Paris and all this shit.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I might need to go back.
So, and now she got people now want to tell their business thinking it's going to happen to them. But because it's happened to her, don't mean it's going to happen to you.
It only happens one time.
On Instagram.
No,
TikTok.
She got on TikTok and made a video of her talking about herself.
And her
she
marriage.
got on TikTok and made a R. Kelly keep in the closet.
Basically, because now it's in the talks that they're going to make a Netflix movie out of.
Yeah.
What?
That's how long this shit is. It's about 4 to 5 hours. If you actually listen to it, it's about 5 hours long of her talking.
She was in a car, right? Like, it was shot from inside of a car?
It's shot everywhere.
Oh, okay.
She's talked everywhere. So let me give you the small version mini clip. She met this guy back in 2020, 2 weeks before the shutdown.
Okay.
They went on a date. She thought he was nice. They move in during the shutdown. Move in together during the shutdown.
Okay.
They get married. She never meets any of his people. She don't know any of his family members. None of this.
That shit can happen.
Hold on. So she don't meet any of his family members. She doesn't talk to any of his family members online. Nobody, point blank, period. He lies to her, tells her he's going to buy her houses, tell her he's going to buy her cars, tell her he's going to take on all these lavish trips, supposedly have all this money saved up. The only reason she even started figuring out he was lying because one of the realtors that they was dealing with, because he would keep the story up. He would go get a realtor, he would go look at houses until it was time to go do proof of funds. Until it was time to show proof of funds, that's when he would back out of it. So one of the realtors told her, you need to investigate him. You need to do some research on him because something is not right. She ended up having to get his social security number. The social security number that he initially gave her was not the same social security number. So that's when stuff started unraveling for her. So he told her he had multiple brothers. He only had one brother. Told her the grandmother died. The grandmama had been dead. She ended up didn't get pregnant by him, but so good he lost the baby. He ended up moving out the house.
Not so good like that, people.
Yeah.
No, God did.
She ain't got to be attached to him.
Yeah, she ain't got to be attached to him. So correction.
That's good.
But he ended up moving out the house supposedly by an aunt that paid for her to get out the house. Come to find out it wasn't an aunt. The people started calling her back because he told the people that she was cheating on him with a police officer. The police officer was gonna kill him.
Right.
The people called her because they was like, how are you and the kid doing? Because he's saying he wanted to take you to court to get custody. She was like, ain't no kid.
What kid?
So then that's when she started finding out that he don't have but one brother. That's why he don't deal with the family, because the family know he a habitual lie. Point blank D.
Okay, so
but this was she was the third one.
That he did.
So he did. What
This
he
is like
did
the
was,
Twitter swindler.
What he did was he led with his wallet, like y'all be leading with y'all coochie,
But didn't have a wallet.
and then the coochie was terrible. So
Did he have a job?
Yeah, he did actually have a job.
Oh, so he
adds up.
he was doing some overtime. He had to work a lot of overtime
But he
to get
never
her.
did what he said he was going to do,
Correct.
all because he was just a forklift operator.
That's what I do right now.
So she said, so she trying to tell you, she trying to tell you right now, like,
But ladies, I'm not going to use that.
But he
It's
was
okay.
telling her like he
Right.
was a VP and shit like that, and
Oh
he
no,
wasn't.
not even that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he wasn't. So
Wow.
that was brought me back to saying how social media get people in a chokehold, because if people weren't so engulfed and in a chokehold, she
Yes.
wouldn't have been able to do what she did on TikTok.
Mm.
And now you have other people out here spreading their business and depressed. Again, like I said, now you got people triggered because now you got people out.
Oh yeah, sharing
who
war
did this?
stories.
Risa Tisa on TikTok.
I think it was made up. I think that it was because her name sounds made up. Risa Tisa. Come on. I think that they got together and said, hey, because from what I understand, from what Miss Gemini was saying on Sunday, now his other girl came out and said something about it.
Yeah,
He got
but the
another-
first wife, the
got
very
another
first
girl?
one, she's saying
It's okay.
they found the first wife, and the first wife was like, leave me alone.
Correct.
She was like,
Good job.
I went to therapy. I don't want to deal with this. Y'all finna put me back in therapy.
I'm about to go to therapy.
Yeah, so the first wife is saying, leave me alone. The second one, which is the one you're talking about, huh?
All right. That's all
Oh,
right.
the second one, the one you talking about, Shell, she was like, hell, you don't came up. The same shit don't happen to me. She probably like, I want to come up too. Fuck.
Man,
I'm gonna start putting my shit out on the TikTok.
man, I'm staying away from
I'm gonna
social
be like,
media.
you
man.
know what?
But that's how the social media.
See, I'm gonna start with I got
married.
married young. I'm like, I got
Man,
married.
social
young.
media will get you.
And then that's gonna
shot.
bring them in. They're gonna be, how old you was when you got married? 17. Oh, it's gonna build from there.
And the plot thickens.
And the plot thickens. That's all I'm gonna give y'all right now.
Allegedly.
Y'all gonna have to wait till I post on my live.
Yeah, so that's what happens. How people get caught up in the chokehold real quick on social media.
Correct. Yes.
And-
Be like,
like
I ain't
I
never been to France.
Correct. I ain't never
That's
had.
what I
I ain't
said.
never had
1/3
golden
of the
corrals
people-
before.
Believe it, a third of the people don't, and a third of the people are triggered. And then
So the ones that are triggered, what are they doing? Did you find any?
What they
Body-
triggered about? They triggered
What
about
are-
the
yeah,
whole
what are they
situation.
triggered
yeah, they're
about?
triggered about the situation.
So they
That
feel
was
like
done
that
to her?
situation.
Because some people may have really went through this, whether she's telling the truth, whether she's lying. So just think. So I don't. And so for me, I try not to get into shit that's gonna fuck up my energy because I'm an
So
I'm
you-
an
so-
empath.
So you'll get triggered too. Is what you're saying?
I
Something
won't
that
necessarily.
something
I
that
won't get triggered, but I could take on other folks' energy, and that's not good energy to take on. I already went through my own bullshit. I don't need to listen to your bullshit.
right.
So, and that's what has happened. If you know you went through some traumatic shit, don't listen to somebody else's traumatic
That
shit.
is true.
But people do it all the time. That's what social media is built on.
But
Or
this
if
is
you-
what we're talking about.
But I
Yeah.
feel like if you do or have gone through something and you hear someone with the same similar thing, there should be some way as an empath, as an energy type person that you could help them positively.
Yeah, stop
right?
listening to the bullshit.
Okay.
Boss Red said energy dumping.
Energy dumping.
Energy dumping.
I agree.
So, I don't-
This energy thing is new to me though, because I think anybody can say that now, and also empath. You know, everyone is an empath if you're empathetic.
But for most people, everybody can't take on energy. Like, I could walk in a room and I could tell when somebody energy is off, and when you're on some bullshit, and I was like, I can't be right there. And then my friends were like, why? What's wrong? And I was like, they finna snake you in the back. And I could tell, like, immediately. And it's a good thing and it's a bad thing because...
Call her now.
Cleo, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing and a bad thing because it almost make you leery of a lot of people, especially when there's a lot of people in the room.
But you know what?
I can't figure out who the person is.
I don't know if her story necessarily triggered people just that by itself, because to be honest with you, social media in general can be triggering. Can be triggering just on social media. Like really, social media is a
you go on there and you see certain people you know, and to whom listening, if you take it personal, you could talk to me. You see some people you know.
Hey, y'all,
sexy or something?
look.
Go ahead.
No, man.
That goddamn Drea say, don't bring my gangsta out.
No, I'm behaving. You know, it's been a long week.
Okay.
And so I'm just reviving self, you know,
Okay, go
and
ahead.
staying calm. But anyway, yeah, you see certain individuals online that you know personally, and you know they know you personally, and they tend to pretend as if.
Oh,
You know that great pretender act.
Yeah.
And then you see them face to face, and it's not really what it is. And then they go back online and they do all this weird stuff. I just can't deal with that anymore. And I'm sure people feel like that about me too, as well. And that's why I you know, with social media, these apps, we have to give ourselves some time. You know what I mean? We wake up, we look at these apps, and then we don't really look at ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, I can say to myself right now, I can stare myself in the mirror and be very happy with what I'm looking at. I don't think a lot of people can do that, but they can stare an app though.
A lot of people are not happy with themselves, and that is the problem. And that's the problem nowadays. And that is why you have so many people, like you saying, on social media, because everybody is trying to chase what they see on social media.
And it's very stalkerish. Like, social media has turned all of us, including myself, into somewhat of an intense stalker type individual, where you are I call it story stalkers. They don't say nothing to you. They know what's going on in your life, but the minute you post, they are looking at your stories. I find that whack as fuck. You know, I find it really whack, you know, to be doing such things when you know that is weird. I'm just trying to find the best words, but that's how I feel about social media. It has definitely turned us into a set of fucking weirdos.
I ain't gonna say everybody.
Yeah, no.
We're not gonna put everybody in the category.
All of us.
No, not everybody.
Because I know I can count. Maybe if I were to call 5 people right now and say, "What do you saw on Instagram right now?" They say, "Ooh, I was just in somebody's stories, boy. Ooh, did you see?"
Let's do a statistic with the 4 people that's in here. How many out of us 4 have done it?
Done what? What are we talking about?
Though?
Story stalk?
Yeah.
Stalk on Instagram?
I have.
You saying you go in their stories?
Yeah,
only?
you all on their stories. You ain't hitting like. You ain't supporting nothing they put out. Even if
I don't do that.
I've never done that.
Even people do that. You know what I mean? I caught myself doing it with a couple ops, and I had to unfollow them and block them. You know
I've
what I mean?
never done that. Now I am funny actively, like when I'm scrolling, I'm liking stuff, and I come across a person who's never liked anything of mine. I politely skip their shit.
Yeah, I delete them.
I'm like, oh,
but
no
yeah,
worries.
I don't. If I go in your stories,
If they still follow me, I'm good. But
This is how Instagram even is. I've been with people that I know right now that I saw them post a couple of things that are pretty intense, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna block them. And they come to me, "Hey man, you blocked me. I can't talk to you anymore."
They only know you blocked them because they can't talk to you anymore. Because
you got my personal number. You see, but you mad over me blocking you? You weird, man. That's some weird ass ish.
But that's the people you dealing with. That's not necessarily social media. But again, that goes back to people not being happy with themselves and people only dealing with social media for social media.
It's like their daily bread or something.
Yeah,
it's like,
but I don't deal with social media like that. That's why I have
Yeah.
my multiple accounts. That's why my account is private, and then I have my other account. So like I go live on my private account, but then I send clippets and snips to my open account.
Yeah, I find it weird.
But I use social media for me for what social media was for.
Social media in itself is a toxic tool. Even people say, well, if you use it for the right thing, it's still toxic.
It still
can be toxic because it's no way to avoid. You could try your best, but there's really no way to avoid to see the bullshit that's on there. If you're posting stuff, even if you're doing stuff for your business or whatever, you're still gonna see other bullshit on there, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So it's a toxic thing, and a lot of times, like say with us, when we go on social media, Instagram and stuff, we be on here and we be like, "Damn, what we gotta do to get these motherfuckers to watch our live and do all this other shit?"
They like toxic stuff.
Well, other motherfuckers had 1,600 to 1,700 people in their live.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so that could be toxic. You're like, what the fuck are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
That's a toxic trait. Even though we use it for our business, you still see what other people are doing.
Yeah, you start comparing.
Two things that people like, I've noticed. I've been trying to watch the algorithm to see what people like. People like to talk about relationships.
Yes.
Love it.
And people like to talk about bullshit.
Yep.
Gossip. So relationship and gossip. Those are the two.
That's nothing I like.
And both of them together is a winning combination.
Yeah, both of them together is a slap in Walmart when I see
I
it.
mean, we talk about stuff sometimes as relationships and mess a little bit, but we just don't stay on that because that's not what we've been doing.
Like social media nowadays is steering people's relationships, whether it's siblings or.
I was finna get to that, and this is why dating now has became so horrible. Because one, you got like 10,000 relationship coaches on here.
More.
Correct.
And ain't none of them motherfuckers been in a relationship for longer than 2 months.
And them the ones that are toxic.
So you got them. I can't believe people are still listening to Derrick Jackson. I didn't.
Everybody's a fucking professional. Correct. Hasn't been to school for shit.
The ones that have, the people really don't listen to them.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
The shit is hilarious to me. But everybody is a relationship person. Everybody is giving out relationship advice. So, and it's fucked up dating.
Relationship and motivational shit. What gets my goat is, when the fuck did rappers become motivational fucking speakers? When did that happen?
Like, just rap. I like it like that.
Who's the motivational speaker?
I mean,
there's a few of them.
Rick Ross say they'll post shit that, Lil Baby say they'll post shit like that motherfucker's a guru.
Yeah.
But now you got like Ace Metaphor. He do the whole relationship tour and shit. Like
making mad money.
For
real. And that nigga probably can't even spell relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
yeah, it's so frustrating, man. Because
shit that people listen to on social media and how the people they follow, they gonna follow celebrity regardless. And I don't get that whatsoever because these motherfuckers will not piss on you if you was on fire. But y'all motherfuckers be in their comments taking up for them like they your motherfucking
really
family.
Do.
And then you got
real hard
close friends sending you stuff of what they're influenced by in your DM. I just got tired of it because it's like, don't reflect what you're experiencing or what you think you like and send it in my DM. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that shit. I don't care.
Well, me and my best friend, we gossip through the DM. We do.
You know what I mean?
We gossip through the DM. We was like, look at this bullshit. And then we'll text, girl, look at them comments. You see them comments?
Now, I read the comments because I be wanting to see how people react. Like, on YouTube, when I'm watching something about Trump or something, I read the comments to see how people really feel about black folks.
Correct.
And you look at them comments, white folks hate. If you go by them comments, white folks hate God fucking guts.
Yeah. When them sneakers came out, baby.
Yeah.
When them sneakers came out,
and that motherfucker just said, "Oh, he relates to black folks. Relate to him because he been in prison. Like we criminals, but it's got black folks going, yeah. So." You get what I'm saying? It's like it's so much bullshit that goes on out there.
I see why you do it because you want to know what's going on.
I want to know how motherfuckers think.
Correct. I didn't know how many black people really was buying this bullshit that Trump allegedly is saying. I didn't realize
these motherfuckers are eating this shit up.
I didn't know it was black. I knew the white people was, but like you saying, I go in the comments. I was like, "Is you a black or is you really a black person?"
It ain't even the point of Biden's better. And they say, "Well, Trump, he did that." Well, yeah, but I have a problem when you have a person, when the racists think that the person is racist so much that they're going to follow and support him.
Right.
When the Klan and the white supremacists start supporting a certain person for president, like, that's saying something to me. That's saying that, like, when David Duke ran for president, he used to be part of the Klan. When he ran for president, the white supremacists support him, so it's kind of the same thing to me.
Correct.
And I was like, if people don't watch out, we're gonna have a whole nother fucking Hitler on our hands.
Man,
and I think
that's what's
people
happening.
do things on social media. People do things like, we got a lot of like. We share the same values, even in relationships. Like, I don't think you should date anybody that is the same as you. Like, opposites attract. Just like there's the sun, there's the moon. You know what I mean? So, I think social media is really
No, I don't know. Elaborate on that a little bit.
where opposites attract.
Give me an example of what you're talking about.
I'm gonna use it from nature. If the sun was up, I said this to Lab yesterday also. If the sun stayed up 24 hours, we'll be a desert. So you need the sun to go down and you need the moon to come up, right? You need
rain.
The North Pole and you need the South Pole. If both polarities were the same, we would not be alive. So people need to people need to start thinking more about relationships, especially dating. I want to date somebody just like me. Then it becomes boring. It becomes stagnant. You want someone that is a bit different from you. You know what I mean? That knows something here that you don't know, that you can learn from, vice versa. Correct, yes.
Only thing I want a person to be like is morally.
That's it.
Morally is good. All the other shit
morally
I
is
can deal
good.
with.
Yeah.
Morally is the biggest thing for me as far as someone being like. I just want not exactly the same morals, but on the same line.
Makes sense, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can
make sense.
veer off and come back, but just a little bit on the same line when it comes to me and relationships.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the easiest person to deal with. Like, I get in my mind and I'm like, fuck you. Like,
I can relate.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I just
relate.
get in my and it's more so lately since I've been divorced and been through some shit and to see that
Sagittarius thing?
to see how motherfuckers
It's a Leo and Sagittarius.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, for me, it's like I used to be the guy, like, I want to make sure everything good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you don't trust nobody either, though.
But that's not because I came out the womb not trusting. I had to experience some things to let me know I can't trust a motherfucker. No matter how good you treat people, you still got to have some guard up.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how they thinking. You know what I'm saying? So you have to. I mean, I ain't gonna just be walls down with anybody. I'm barely walls down my fucking mama. So why am I gonna be walls down?
It's funny you say that.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I gonna be all my walls down with a motherfucker I barely know? I only know what you tell me. I don't know what you're thinking. I can't read minds. I would love to be able to. Jesus, if you let me be able to read minds, I swear that I would never do nothing. No, I can't swear that because you know me. But
so would you want to be in a relationship for love or for what you can get out of it?
Yeah. Well, as love is what I want to get out of it.
So for your heart or for your mind, then?
I mean, why do people?
Why do you have to choose that?
I'm asking.
That's a good question. I don't know.
But I'm asking, do you want both or do you want to have?
I want to get in a relationship for endless sex.
Can we be?
You know what? I want to get into into a friendship, a companionship.
Well, can we not say friendship because every motherfucker done got stuck in friendship world because can't nobody get out the fucking friendship world no more.
Yeah. No, it's past that. It's past friendship. No.
Everybody is stuck in friendship land.
No, people are now doing this, like girls especially, ladies. Oh, he's my brother.
No,
if somebody that's my sister.
No,
that's been going on for a long time.
That's been going on for a long time. But I'm saying when
girls love to brotherize you real fast when they think you and them are not compatible.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's weird.
But
I guess
I'm saying, but when you actually talking to somebody, it's like, okay, let's become friends, and then let's see where it goes. But everybody has now got stuck in the friendship world. So,
That's because nobody wants to give. Everybody wants to take.
Man,
there's
I want
no
to
give and take in a relationship. Like if you get to that point, there's no give and take because everybody's wondering, if I give this motherfucker something, what are they gonna take from me? You get what I'm saying?
And you know why this is? Because
Why?
they listening to fucking social media.
Thank you. FOMO, fear of missing out, trying to be on there.
Or don't nobody trust nobody.
That's just the way of the world now.
So
you got to get used to it.
So you can't get out this friendship world.
Yeah, I mean, you know what?
I mean, we could do everything. We could do everything that a relationship entails.
Correct.
Fuck, suck, all that other shit, and pay bills
that's just,
and all that other shit. But when it comes to just,
do you think it's commitment? Like people are from seeing what has happened in society.
I think a lot of people with their commitments is what they've experienced.
Correct.
And if they haven't experienced a good relationship or a good commitment, they're gonna go that way. Like, nah, I'm not gonna be committed because I've already experienced this many disappointments with commitment.
And that comes to I call it trust trauma.
You know what? I can agree with that y'all are saying, but this is how deep. This is how deep I am with it. If this is what it is in society, then I need to learn how to make better choices. Me, trust myself more often. Me, before I start thinking about trusting anybody, choosing anybody.
Stay to the mic, please?
Yeah. Before I start saying, oh, I don't trust Lady K, my question would be to myself: can I trust myself to be trusting Lady K? And if I can't get to that point, then I can't admit, oh, what if Lady K is a great person? Or maybe she is not. I don't want to just look at her and base it off of that. I need to stay focused on me, on what I think is right. And I think that's where people need to start paying attention to, you know what I mean?
K full of shit. She's a fucking headache.
You know, and that's based on your experience. So no, okay, I'm just gonna feed her with a long-handed spoon. I'm not gonna just throw it to the goats, you know what I mean, or anything. I'm just gonna be like, here you go, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
How we get to the goats?
It's just, throw it to the wolves, whatever. I'm not gonna just out her based on what she's doing.
You know what I've experienced?
What?
Just when you were saying you want to be friends first, I experienced because when you friends, you know stuff about a person that's deeper than most people that's strangers. Y'all start dating. And then you start trying to protect yourself from the shit that they told you that they did to other folks.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is hard. That shit's hard. Like, I really realized that shit. Like, it's hard not to protect yourself because you say to yourself, if that motherfucker did it to them, why the fuck was keeping them from doing it to me?
Okay.
But I have to realize that shit on my own.
Yeah, and I'm realizing it now,
like,
too, and I can
you
agree.
Always like, that motherfucker ain't shit.
I could agree, but at the same time,
bring
though,
out different shit in
thank
people.
you,
Not
correct.
necessarily though, but if these traits are things that happens over, if you talking to your friend and I'm talking to Driz, and every time Driz talk to me, he say, man, shit, I was over old girl house and when she went to sleep, I went on here and went through her purse, took a couple things and left. And then he tells me about every fucking relationship he's been in. I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you gonna do that to me.
Driz got them steal shit.
Sticky fingers.
Right, he's sticky fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if this has happened over several relationships, and then you tell me, man, I was with old girl last night, I'll be like, did you go on her purse and take her shit like everybody? You know what I'm saying?
And then that would say that shit too.
No, I'm different. And she's different. How the fuck is she different from the other 5 you just took shit from?
For real.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's just like one of them things when you hear people say, I was with this dude for like 5 years and then he never would marry me, but then he get with this girl and he married her within like a year. It's like different people bring out different.
Yeah, that's right.
Different people. Sometimes I ain't gonna. You took it too far because a klepto is a motherfucking klepto.
But I'm just saying though, like those are. I'm just giving out an example. Like,
but
if
a
he
klepto
marries,
is always a klepto.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that.
A liar is always a liar.
Okay, I'm gonna
so
give you all
those two
that.
traits, you really can't.
But some of them traits within a relationship, if you've heard some things, still apply because some of them traits can apply to some of the things that the person has done.
Right.
Pattern.
So you have a pattern. So, but
that fucks the relationship up.
It does.
It does.
It does and it doesn't.
It does.
But,
it can.
But okay, so at what point do you want? So you want to keep shit in the closet?
What do you mean? Like,
good question. But what do you mean?
So do you not want to tell the person you dealing with?
I think
so let me give you a prime example. So like for me, you don't know this, but I don't think you know it, but you may remember. You know, you be having amnesia and shit. Sometimes you.
I have
remember.
selective memory. I keep the shit that
I like
matters,
that,
not
too.
admit the shit that doesn't.
So when I got a divorce,
Okay.
I was a side chick for 3 years.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
It happens. It happens.
But I chose to be a side chick for 3 years.
Okay.
I knew the person wasn't married. They was just in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
This was what I chose because I knew I wasn't healed enough to date anybody else, but I wanted companionship.
You knew what you wanted anyway.
Right. So I knew I wanted companionship at that time.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with my decision that I made.
Yeah.
I would no longer be a side chick anymore. That was a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
So, but does that now, do you judge, like if we was talking, would you judge me based on that because I did it for 3 years?
Yes.
See?
I wouldn't. I would.
It's
Because if you
different
did
for
it once, what's
different
going to keep you from doing it again?
Well, the thing.
I mean, if you did it once, what's going to keep you from doing it again?
Well, that's on that.
Even when it
person.
comes to shit from me.
So like me, I was a serial dater, married and everything, serial dating after marriage and all that shit. And I realized, you know what, dude, you're looking for something in people that you can find in yourself. You know, like that's where I'm at with it. You know, emotional intelligence. You're looking for
I
something
agree with that.
in people.
A lot of times you look for shit. You look for people to be. You can't expect people to
Correct.
be you. You can't expect people.
And
to,
you can't expect people to accept you for you.
Right.
So you gotta
so
find
you
it
was
within
putting
yourself.
expectations on people.
And yes, and so and
You need
also
therapy.
to add, I love it.
Yeah, all of us need
I
therapy.
love it.
All
I
of
love
us
it.
need therapy.
I love
I have
therapy.
therapy.
Walmart does therapy, guys.
What the fuck they got to
Just putting it out there.
We all need therapy.
Yeah, we all.
We just
need it.
gonna stay on that lane. We don't need to know that you have a therapist and you're better than us. We
You
just
went to therapy at Walmart?
Yeah, it's over in like Ackworth area. There's a health. Walmart has a health extension.
Oh, you go to a bougie Walmart.
Well, no, it's affordable for black people who don't have insurance.
First of all, black
okay.
folks,
So black folks that don't have insurance.
Insurance and stuff, they
first of
provide
all,
good-
if we can't afford insurance, our black ass can't afford to get the Ackworth. I'm just saying.
Well, man. Well, you right about that.
Damn.
You
Well,
right
I've
about-
been to Ackworth plenty of times without insurance. So
Yeah.
I know goddamn well we can get to Ackworth
Yeah.
without insurance. I lived in Ackworth without insurance.
Most of us that in the city, if we ain't got shit, we ain't got shit,
Correct.
and we can't get up there.
Yeah,
Let me
but
tell
that
you
is
something.
for a certain
Hold, that's a lie.
demographic, right?
That see, that's a lie. That is a lie.
Shoot it.
I've seen people in the city that may not have had shit, but I bet you goddamn well they can get somewhere with something.
Correct.
I've seen it. I've
Yeah.
seen it with my own
Yeah,
two
yeah.
eyes. You be
That's
like,
true.
how this motherfucker stand right here and then that motherfucker pull up in a nice ass charge? You be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, he
yeah,
got
it
something.
happens.
I'm talking
and
about.
I ain't talking about no fucking he. I'm talking about a she.
I'm talking about people
Oh,
that ain't.
she's a good. They know they could get anywhere.
Right.
Well,
I'm talking about the people that really don't have shit.
But that's
well,
that's
I can say I
that's
haven't been back to my
suggestive. That's
therapist
suggestive. Who
in
I mean,
2 years.
you live a good life. You have a good job. You own a house and all that shit. You could say a person who's a forklift driver don't have everything that you fucking need. You get what I'm saying?
And
Why
me.
he
It's
coming back for you?
suggestive. I'm just
No,
giving
it's
you
perfect.
I'm giving you an example.
Yeah.
Even though the forklift driver makes 21 fucking
Slick.
dollars an hour, you get what I'm saying? It's suggestive of who don't have what. Everybody
Yeah.
doesn't think that they don't have it until you tell them they don't fucking have
They
it.
don't have it, and man,
A
let
lot
me
of
tell
us
you,
who were poor as children didn't know we were poor
for real.
until we saw other motherfuckers with shit that we couldn't get. Then we like,
Correct.
oh fuck. But we still didn't think we were poor.
Correct.
I mean, this motherfucker lived high on the hog as a child, but she tells me she was poor.
You was poor.
No, she was not.
You poor.
She, by every definition of the fucking word, she was not poor. She was the black middle class.
Where you grew up?
Huh?
Where you grew up?
In the Fast Street. We grew up in projects. Fast Street, Pool Creek, Thomasville.
She wasn't poor, but she did grow up in the projects.
We were hood rich.
Rich, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hood
at
rich.
that time, when you see your people selling dope, you don't think like, oh, we got it, cause this.
Yeah, it's a difference. It's called hood rich.
Right. It just.
Wow, you guys just finally broke that down to me. I'm about to get.
I wasn't hood
I'm
rich.
about to live in the
I
hood
wasn't hood
and
rich.
figure something out.
But your uncles and them were pimps.
That don't mean shit. That was their money.
Oh, so they didn't splurge on you?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
They had their days. But these niggas were unstable. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
unstable. You know, Pum
So
Pum unstable.
it could
when
be
you're
one
pimp.
day they be like, Leon, let's go such. And by the time we get there, they pissed off about some shit. Man, we ain't got time for this shit right now. So
They gotta go track down the
and I
Pum
wasn't
Pum.
up on. See, this is the thing. This is the thing.
Like,
You
hold a
think
minute.
hood rich like that, and I get what you're thinking.
Yeah,
But I wasn't with them all. I wasn't with them all the time. I was with my mom.
yeah,
That's a whole different
Ball game.
level.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Her raggedy ass, no good ass boyfriends. So it wasn't like,
You grew up underprivileged.
God damn it.
It's okay. That was Young Lee. You feel me? That was Young.
Yeah, I
Lee.
was underprivileged, if that's what we want to say.
Yeah.
Like, I know Drees won't know about this, but you know what I'm saying? We know about government cheese. Where you go to.
Yeah, I know
where
about
all
government
the-
cheese. Yep.
The cheese,
Mhm.
the flour, the butter. And,
I knew about government cheese. I knew about it from my grandmama and them though.
The best macaroni cheese.
And he used to
Man,
make the
that
best
cheese, the
grilled
cheese in the tin.
Yeah.
Yes, the pasteurized cheese. I know about that. I grew up on that.
Y'all had that
So,
Yeah, man.
in Jamaica?
I'm not from Jamaica,
He's
but
from
yeah,
Kitts.
in
Oh,
the
Kit.
yeah, Saint
I knew it was
Kitts,
one of them islands.
Saint
I'm not
Kitts
from
and
there,
Nevis,
but-
Saint Kitts and Nevis.
My oldest granddaughter, her mother is from St. Croix, and she's a bitch.
Yeah, we're
How
very
did we
much
get
like
here?
that. No, don't do that though.
Allegedly.
St. Croix is a long
Allegedly.
way away from St. Kitts, though, ain't it?
Saint Croix is like north of us, about 6 miles out. Like the U.S. Virgin Islands sits right on above us.
Oh, okay.
We're the British
The
West
British
Indies.
is colonial.
Mhm.
Cause y'all
So-
part of Jamaica, like y'all. could
Yeah,
consider the
yeah, yeah.
same.
We all are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Saint Kitts is considered like little Jamaica type.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how would you want to communicate your wants and your needs to your partner or
Just
your
tell 'em.
difference? How would the
Well,
difference?
no. At this age, just tell them.
You just gotta tell
Do
them.
you
just
have
say
a difference between your wants and your needs in a relationship?
Yes. Yeah.
it. Yes.
I know. I need ass. I need some pussy. You know what I mean? But I know I don't. You know. I know I need to eat. I know I need to sleep. I know I need to go to work. But then my wants are a lot more. My personal of what I. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain unless the topic is brought to me. You know.
I don't
have
need
to
much in my relationship.
You don't
I
want
don't really
much, or
want-
you don't need much?
I don't. I consider them to be the same.
So that was okay. So your wants and needs are the same.
All I need is what he said. is
Correct. Need.
sex, and I need you not to give that away. That's it. I can take care of everything else my fucking self. Cook,
know
clean, wash my clothes, sew, all that.
know what?
I could do all that shit myself. I don't need.
That is true.
Nobody to do fuck none of that shit.
You know.
Fuck me and don't cheat on me. That's all I need. That's
So any woman
I
can
like
do
that.
that. So
No.
As a man-
that's the problem. You don't understand. No, I haven't met any woman that cannot do that. Can do that. That's a lie. No, it sounds easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, it sounds easy
Yeah.
until it's not.
it
True.
is.
Nah, no, it's not.
I mean, the people cheating and shit.
Right.
Correct.
Like, really. Name one person that you know that has not cheated or been cheated on.
An emotional
Well, I ain't never
cheating does
cheated.
exist. Emotionally, you have.
It's the same. Either you, period. You have not been, you didn't cheat at all, period.
I've never cheated
At all.
at all.
Emotionally.
Your whole life.
I've never cheated.
No type of way.
Emotionally,
Even
never.
if you was dating somebody and
Emotionally.
dated somebody else.
I've never cheated.
Man, she probably the rarest.
Definition of never
she probably
cheating,
the
of
rarest
I need to
stallion
break
I've
it down.
met.
Of cheating.
Right.
You doing some shit that I don't know the fuck about.
So as long as you know about it, it's not cheating.
Yes.
So if I came, we were dating. I said, hey, okay.
No, because you ain't gonna come to me because I'm gonna tell you ahead of time.
See, but I can't. See, you can't not tell. You can't. But if I know that, hey, as long as I know about it, I don't consider it cheating. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be
Right.
like, hey,
I just had some ass.
right.
It's from
No.
me.
Remember that girl at the job I kept telling you was my work wife?
Mm-hmm.
Some shit happened on lunch. And I'm just letting you know about it.
We had this discussion prior to that.
No, we don't haven't seen. We can't.
So
we can't
that's
prior
for-
discuss this.
so,
This is
yes,
just happening.
for
She's
me,
trying to do some
that's what I'm
premeditated
telling you.
type stuff. Like,
So this is what I'm telling
Can't
you.
try to fuck with my mind.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
cannot
she is
free
a
talk
toxic
about this
person.
shit.
This is
She's
what
toxic.
I'm telling you. I had the
wait.
discussion with you prior to. Like, remember we used to have these fights all the time because I'm like, I'm going to tell you ahead of time. Like, the guy that I talk to now, until I didn't talk to nobody else, he knew I was going out on dates. He knew I was talking to other people. He knew all of this. So, I never cheated.
Okay.
So,
Because he knew it.
Yes, I told him.
Did you know that he was doing the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, so now that y'all not doing that, y'all are.
So if I now go out on a date, now that's considered cheating.
No, if you tell him, you just said if you.
No, because I'm not talking to other people because I've told him I'm no longer talking to other people. I'm no
You're
longer
no
dating.
exclusive.
Let me hold. Let me. You want me to rewind the tape? You just said if it's not cheating if I know about it. You didn't say in what context of
Correct.
the
But that's why I said let me clarify for
level
you.
of the relationship.
Because I said so. That's why I said let me clarify for you.
Okay.
Because the way you was finna put it, no, you cheated, nigga.
Nah, the way
Yes.
I'm gonna put it exactly how you said.
No, so
if he
you
came
can't
into
do
you,
the shit afterwards. That's cheating.
no,
After
but he's
it's
telling
official.
you.
Yeah,
It doesn't
Okay.
matter when he did it. He's
No,
telling you, Kay.
we've had to
But-
have this conversation
prior.
to.
So we talking. I'd be like, hey, you know, I'm. You know,
This is fun though because she has a. It's almost like she has a little buffer for you to fuck up before she said we're together. You know what I mean? So I would like that type of relationship. You know what
so
I mean?
give you some fuck up time.
What? I'll be out here fucking up and then be like, yo.
So
But you still get to hit them draws, but you get to fuck up too.
I like that.
So now that I'm not talking to anybody else, you're not talking to anybody else.
Allegedly.
Okay, when he stopped talking. Okay, so it starts when you stop talking to somebody, or say he was like, you know, I'm tired of talking to other people. I want to start getting serious with you, and you're not done yet.
And you're not ready.
Then we'll have to have that conversation.
So you run shit. That's what it is.
No, because if a man is
Yeah.
ready and you're not ready, then you have to let that
Boy,
man
Lady
know.
K on some China
She bossy.
straight Republic.
So if I wasn't ready, then I would have told him I wasn't ready. I would have told him I'm gonna continue to still talk to other people and continue to date other people. But I had been a serial dater already, so I was a serial dater, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I
serial
was
dating
hitting
is
3.
intense.
I was hitting like 4 and 5 dates a week. So I was.
Well, I was living. I date somebody, we living. We did, we living. I'm done.
Yeah, I was out there, but I wasn't having like. For whatever reason, men have this concept when you out on dates, you sleeping with everybody for women, and that's not
That's
necessary.
all we see.
That's not necessary.
That's all
You know
we
what?
see in
I
our
think
mental.
we need to stay thinking like that because
Yeah.
it is true.
It's not true for everybody.
Well, we can't
We don't know.
shuffle through, so we gotta
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
it.
We
for
gotta keep
everybody.
it.
So for me, I was a serial dater, but I just like going out on the dates.
Yeah.
I
find it
Is that a good one? Yeah.
I find it interesting too. I find with with women, they are very good at just telling you, hey, while I'm talking to you, I'm dating other people.
But
And-
men been doing it for years, so shit.
But we don't get away with it that easily. Because if I say, which I do know, and I'm single still, I say I talk to other people. I'm willing to date other people while dating you. The girl will be like, I'm gonna step back then, because I don't want to be one of your side chicks.
Well, she's not emotional intelligent then.
Sweet. So there are too many emotionally intelligent women out here that can take that. Ladies, get it right, please.
What?
You need to be emotionally intelligent.
Because how dare
and
you tell a
available to be
guy,
able to
I'm
deal
gonna
with that.
date, I'm gonna do me, and the guy know telling you that because I'm dealing with it right now. You know what I mean? Like, and the chick was like, well, I'm just gonna step back then. Yeah, you're gonna step back and still be dating your alma foes, but when I say the same thing, you know what I mean?
No, she's just not emotional intelligent, emotional available to deal with it.
Yes.
Because, and the thing for men are, y'all are hunters and you all don't like to share. So when a man decides that he no longer wants to share, and he really start liking you, then he gonna be like, all right, time out. I don't want you out there talking to the motherfuckers no more. So that's when he gonna, y'all are territorial. So when he decides that he don't want to be out there, because let me tell you, I'm real good at what I do. So
I know.
So if you don't want,
what is it that you do?
You gotta see it.
Then break it down for me like fractions. I want to know what the fuck you talking about.
Like if
he ain't on your live, is he?
I don't know.
Oh,
but I could. If you in the streets, I'm gonna be in the streets, and I've told him this. So he understood. I was like, if you want to be in the streets,
that's some dark psychology though. That you do. No.
Psychology.
Yes.
So that was the truth. I was like,
I'm gonna
as
take
long
those
as you
tips
running,
you're doing.
I'ma run. If you
like
come
that.
out the streets, I'ma come out the streets. It was just that simple, because whatever you do, I could do better.
I'm about to do that shit.
So I told him this. So when he decided, I don't want you to be over here, and he became territorial.
And then you gave him that good ish too, so he like,
So-
man.
We like had the conversation, and I stopped. I still go out. I just don't date men.
You go out with women?
Yeah, I just go out with my friends.
You see, that's tricky kind of way too.
I just go out with.
Do you live vicariously through your friends?
No.
Interesting.
But I don't. But so the difference between me, I
Lab know where I'm going with this.
What you mean by that?
So there are some women that are committed that still have friends that are not committed, and they go hang with them.
No.
Right.
And whatever that friend outside of this relation is sharing, they live through it like, good, what you did? Oh, yeah, you know, like they try to get that information and get hyped up off of it. Like,
No, that ain't me. But honestly, when I go out, I don't like men attention.
but how can you?
I don't like men attention. It's like weird.
that's what I said. Like, she thick, she got titties and ass, and she be like, I don't like men. She don't.
Because
she be getting
growing
attention.
up-
But I say to you, if your titties is up and you got cleavage, you got a split right here, your cleavage,
Correct.
your pants are tight, your ass is looking good, you gonna get attention whether you want it or not.
Correct. And because
Okay,
what?
Sean,
And that's the same thing with you.
Correct.
Yeah.
You gonna get attention if you wearing a tight skirt.
But you could
And
just
you-
say I look nice, but I don't go, and that's the misconception that men have. Like for me,
No,
even
it's
with
not
the
No, it's not no
misconception because we're
misconception.
visually
if
stimulated.
you're visually
Yeah.
stunning,
We're-
we're gonna give you attention.
no,
There's just
we're-
no way
that's
around
not
it.
what I'm
Stimulated.
saying. Not that
Not
we
everybody at one time, please.
Yes.
no,
Okay.
not that we know we're gonna get the attention.
Okay.
Because you know, men
But
are
we're
visually,
not going out for the attention. Like you have some women that
That's
actually go
interesting.
out for the attention. Like they want to be the center of attention.
Yes.
They want all the men to flock to them.
Yes.
They want all the men
Yeah,
attention.
but I don't need that.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't need that, and I don't want that.
You don't need it outside of your relationship.
Right.
You rather it with the person you're with.
Right.
That is very dangerous.
No,
I'm just gonna be honest now. When you think about when you rely on one person,
I get because
it's kind of dangerous.
I've always get it. I've always gotten it, and
Okay.
I know I'm gonna get it.
There you go. Okay.
So
Why
it's-
is it dangerous?
I think it's dangerous because what if this other person? Okay, men go through this a lot. A woman get a hairstyle or she does her nails. They're living together. He see her every day, and she comes in and she got her nail done. She probably got 5 compliments before she got to the house, and he's busy doing something, or maybe just grabbing his shit and watching TV, right? And she walked past, flicking her nails or whatever she's doing, and he don't see it. Here's what she's gonna say: well, you ain't paying attention to me. You ain't see mama this, and then she might throw the low ball. 5 people done told me my nails look good outside.
So I don't do that. Well, I do ask that you see. Like I wore a real cute outfit about 2 weeks ago. I was cute in that motherfucker, and I asked my boo. I said, "Boo, did you see what I had on today?"
He saw it.
He did. He said, "Yeah." He said, "You was looking good in it." I said, "But you didn't tell me before I just asked you."
Because he got it.
He said, "My bad." He said,
That
"That don't mean." He said, and this is what he said.
But
He
what
said,
all of that pressure got to be on him though?
but this is what he said.
Get what I'm
He
saying?
said,
Like-
but you knew you was looking good. He said, and you knew. He said, but you knew everybody else had told you. I said, I don't give a fuck about nobody else
so no, you
telling
gonna
me.
chastise
See, he's
him.
He's not thinking. See, that's me. I was like, you looking good. Who the fuck you trying to look good for? That's what I would have said.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said it before she told me. She would have been like, boo, I look good.
Now,
I would have said it in the beginning. I would have been like, damn, you looking good. Who the fuck you trying to look good for?
But now my Super Bowl outfit. Now, he didn't say that for my Super Bowl outfit.
You trying to catch? That's what I said. Who you trying to catch?
Now my Super
I
Bowl.
would have said who you fuck you trying to say. Who you trying to catch?
My Super Bowl outfit, he did say that.
What did you wear?
Who you trying to catch?
I'm trying to visualize this outfit. Yeah, I'm trying to visualize it. Describe it, please.
My Super Bowl outfit.
Yes.
I'm visual.
So
Leave me with something to think about.
Describe it to us so we can see why was there such a big deal about it.
Us men.
it was a one-piece bodysuit.
Wow, cat suit.
Yes, a cat suit.
Okay.
And I got a
Was it skin tight?
It's a cat suit.
Do you not see who's sitting here?
What the hell that means?
Who's wearing a cat suit? That's
Somebody
not a
who
cat suit?
didn't know what size they wear. I mean, what the
No,
fuck?
she know her her size.
Who doing that, Slick?
Oh no, Dress is about to make me kill myself.
Go ahead, go and now. Go
And
ahead.
then I wore I got a bubble jacket out of his closet because he had a fatigue bubble jacket. So I got that out of his closet, and then he had the fatigue sneakers to match it, and I got that out of his closet. And he had the fatigue.
You ain't even got the same foot size.
So y'all got the same foot size?
No, they were too small for him when he bought them.
Oh.
So, yeah, he had never
Cover it up.
Yeah, so he had never worn them.
Bring it back.
No comment.
Yeah, bring it back.
So they were too small for him.
So you were just right, and he knew it was Super Bowl too.
Well, when I took everything out the closet,
Did you go out with him in your cat suit?
No.
So you went out by yourself in the cat suit.
Yes.
Where was he?
With all his shit on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Man, women are amazing.
But I
Had
told
that
him.
conversation.
I told him.
I don't mind my fuck
like
going
that.
out, but it's like you say you just going to a Super Bowl.
And you
fuck?
look like a cat.
So I
With a bumper
Who
clock.
you trying to scratch? Who back
You
you
trying to rub on?
So,
Cats rub
yeah,
on.
I got
You went for attention then.
There you go.
No, I
Call in.
didn't. Westside Misfits. Hello.
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing, man? This is Trill, this is your boy D Trill.
What's going on, D
Checking in
Trill?
with y'all today.
What's going on with you?
What's up? Nothing much, man. I'm just here checking y'all out, man, and the young lady, and listening to the conversation about the various outfits and how men react, and I find it really interesting, man. It's so many different dynamics and layers to that whole thing.
Well, I add your 2 cents to it. What you think about it?
So this is the reality is this. Like everybody has different things that they react to in different ways, and everybody has different things that they are drawn to. I think that like we just in certain situations in regards to men and women, if you got a boo or what have you, you just got to kind of read the temperature on like how they react to things, and then and act accordingly. Because the worst thing we want to do is try to undo somebody's wiring. You know what I'm saying? Somebody try to undo try to be like, hey, you didn't say nothing, or you didn't whatever. I mean, they might not be wired to react like that. And that's, I feel like that's like one of the things that we just overlook, And you can care about it, and you cannot care about it. At the end of the day, it ain't gonna change.
Right.
Right. I had talked to somebody that never gave a compliment, and I no longer talk to him.
So do you think that compliment part is too much weight on that? Like Driss was saying that sometimes you might not see it, you might be busy or doing something else, and you just may not notice it.
No, you know what? He's right about that 100%. And also, too, man, people are just going to say what they're inspired to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Period, point blank. People are going to talk when they are inspired to do so.
Right.
No, or look, this is the real truth. The real 2 reasons why people give compliments is because they either inspired to do that or they have an agenda, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody may have an agenda. Somebody may say, just like you said, for the Super Bowl. Old girl said for the Super Bowl she got right, and she said what you said. Who you trying to catch?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That she might have an agenda, and I'm not saying she did. I'm just saying there are people that do have an agenda to go super hard on the outfit in order to not to catch shit. The real truth might be shit. I was trying to catch you.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to catch your eye. Right? You know what I'm saying? But and she might have been trying to get somebody. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So there's an agenda sometimes. And then, like, on the other side of it, yo, I am going to tell you when I see something and I'm like, damn, that looks good.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me a time when you thought some shit looked good and you didn't say nothing.
Never. Especially if it catch you off guard. You're like, what the hell?
Correct. You know.
That's what I'm saying. So in our minds, what we have to do is we have to act accordingly, and I feel like that's the one thing that we never make it to. We never say, well, shit, if that motherfucker was gonna say something, then he would have said it.
Right.
And I'm just accepting it. I feel good.
That's it.
No.
I look good.
Yes, it starts within you.
Right. But is it pressure for
That's
men?
the shit that
Do you believe it's pressure on men to do that for the woman that they're talking to?
I believe the pressure exists, but I don't believe it in myself. I'm not about to be a pressure to do shit.
Thank you. Thank you. Amen.
They had.
And you will not hold me accountable for doing just what I feel like doing.
Well, another thing I also believe in too. I act accordingly 365 days.
Right.
So you don't never have to pressure me.
Right.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have good moments. I'm just a good nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna always feel good about me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem is that
So I
person.
don't gotta feel no pressure. You ain't gotta come at me about nothing.
Right.
Yesterday was great. Today great. Tomorrow gonna be great.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just gotta know that you a good nigga. That's where the kicker comes in at.
Yeah.
That's it. Like yo, if you had it in your head, I mean, fuck that. This is just a good ass dude. I'm lucky to have this good ass motherfucking guy.
Right.
Why am I come to him and talking about what he didn't say?
Right.
Correct.
Right.
You could have said thanks.
Break it down for him like fractions.
You could have opened the door for me.
Right.
You could have, should have, could have, would you know.
Right. There you go.
Right.
There you go. You just broke it down for them.
That's
You in
good.
their psyche now.
That was very good. Thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad to do it. And
That
look,
was good.
y'all be good, man. Y'all chill out. I'm gonna come down and chill with y'all again.
Most definitely. Much love, Deshaun.
So no, man. All right.
Peace.
You calling everybody name.
Yeah.
So I take what he said. That was a good insight on it.
But what were you looking for in that cat suit? You left your man at home, you know.
No, he went out.
See, they go out separately. See, that's a whole nother show. We ain't gonna get into that one.
He went out.
We already had that conversation with Kay.
I'm loving this.
And
I'm gonna
I
invite
don't
you
want to
to
get into that
something
conversation
and
with
you
Kay
better
no
not be
more because
He went out and I went out.
Lab,
Hey.
I'm gonna invite her to something and she better not bring this boo.
she come. Now, if you invite her, she'll come. I'll give you 100% on that. She will come if she don't have nothing else to do. It's been many times that we done something that she done showed up. So
That's
I
what's
ain't gonna
up.
even fuck with her on that. She 100 on that. But I just don't want to talk about the going out separately because I feel differently, and she feels differently, and he feels differently. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
long as
He
they
went
happy,
out.
long as they happy with what they doing,
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to do with me.
This
Yeah,
is
he
interesting.
he went out and I went out. He went out with his homeboys and I went out with my homegirl.
Did he wear anything of yours?
I
I mean,
He had on all his shit.
wish no.
that's what I'm trying to say.
No.
They got a good oversized hoodie and that so fly.
We gotta talk about that. I'm gonna have to leave him alone.
Right, some shit finna be over.
He might have some. He might
Even
have
if it's
some
a hoodie
songs
or
in
something,
his
it may like, yo, that hoodie nice.
Smell him as he goes.
My hoodie ain't gonna fit him.
How you know
smell
that?
drawers all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
My hoodie ain't gonna fit him.
You wear fitted stuff anyway, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah, my hoodie ain't gonna fit him.
He a big
You know
dude.
what?
he like,
If dread don't start jacking off on the side of the every day, I am through with him.
It's okay. She handles me well. I like how she do it. She know what's going on, you know.
so.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
So
Yeah.
that's what happened. So I look nice when I go out, and I even did makeup and everything because he's never seen me in
Why
makeup.
you need makeup though?
Oh, he ain't never seen you in makeup. He ain't say nothing about that shit.
Oh, he did.
Oh, okay. I feel like he ain't from Chicago because I should have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he had never seen me in makeup.
Me and Slick, hey, if she put on makeup, and I know she's fucking aggressive. She's mean as hell. And she put on makeup, I'm gonna say, the fuck you put on makeup for?
But I told him ahead of time.
She's never had makeup on.
I told him ahead of time that I was gonna wear makeup, so it wasn't. I didn't catch him off guard.
Oh, okay.
So I did
so
tell
she
him.
started putting on makeup and shit, because I know she don't like it. We talked many times. And she started putting on makeup. Whoa.
Yeah, but I told him ahead
Maybe
of
she want to
time.
match up with her homies.
Right, who
I
you
was-
trying to catch?
I was wearing makeup. I told him I said I'm gonna put a
Can't
face.
tell 'em. You gotta just do it and walk in. You can't tell everything.
I didn't want what he did.
What's that?
What he do?
You say it again.
What
What
the
the fuck?
fuck you
But you know what?
I wouldn't.
He's not saying it in a bitch. What you got on?
Right.
Yeah.
No,
He's
I
saying
know.
it in a-
Damn, that's his
But
way.
I
That's
still
his love
kind of
language.
got it. It just wasn't as
Yeah, I'm saying, like, what the fuck?
yeah. Because when I called him and I called him on FaceTime, he was like, "Oh, this what this look like? Oh, okay. So where you say you going again?"
Exactly. He asked the right questions.
He was like, "Oh, we doing all this today."
And see, sound about right.
Me, I would have been like, after your event, just pull up.
So he was like, "Oh, this."
Well, she had all his shit, so she had to pull up anyway.
Nah, then.
You gonna bring my shit back? Fuck that. I count my shit like, oh, that motherfucker got my shoes right here. They too small, but I'm on them.
So, but anyway, so yeah, so wants and needs, yours is the same. Slick, what about you?
What about?
Are your wants and needs the same? How would you communicate your wants and needs?
Everything is a need.
Everything is a need.
Yeah.
You don't have a want,
Those are needs.
so yours is the same as his.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I am not emotional.
At
I'm
all.
an only child, and I am spoiled.
I'm emotional as a motherfucker.
Not because my mom spoiled me.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up.
I'm emotional as hell. I'm the baby, and I was spoiled.
I like hearing women say to men too, "Oh, you too emotional," right? That makes me laugh because then they get a guy that's not emotional, and then what?
Why you not emotional?
So I like being emotional. That gives me a chance to have empathy, understanding, compassion,
It's a balance
and all
to
that,
it.
right? But
It's a thin
Line
line
between it.
yeah,
I used
but
to be
that's
emotional.
but I feel too
I
like
used to be emotional, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When I
Yeah.
crossed over 50, all that emotion shit dropped out.
I mean,
I- and it wasn't
emotion
because I tried
emotion
to
is,
be.
is based on the person. Emotional can be like losing your cool over hot dogs or some shit.
No.
Or what if you're emotional about expressing your feelings in something that makes you uncomfortable? I think a man should be able to do that, and that's why we have a lot of men out here that will just shoot people or kill themselves because they can't. They're not
Yes,
able to express
but you know,
themselves. in
also
ways.
too-
These fake ass crying niggas. I know you
Okay.
crying.
Yeah.
Those, yeah.
That shit don't work.
But you
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
have
yeah,
women.
yeah.
Not with.
Yeah, that type of guy now is a manipulative person.
He's showing you his soft side
Yeah.
of things.
But you also have women that make it hard for men to have a vulnerable space
Yes.
for
Right.
you. And
Yeah.
so when that woman now has showed this man he can't be vulnerable.
That's when the work wife take over.
Correct.
Right.
Like
but,
girls
and,
who
and the man is no longer gonna be trust and be vulnerable with the next
Correct.
person.
Yeah.
And then the woman like, what the fuck is happening? Why
Yeah.
you can't be open?
No, yes.
And you be like, I'm not her, and then but this is happening, and then we got all this shit.
And men.
But then y'all men be like, man, bitch, why that bitch always crying? And
I don't do no crying, but I am emotional. Ooh.
Carrying on.
Because AT&T, AT&T broke up a lot of relationships.
How so?
Cause AT&T shut down. I'm confused. Is that a comment or nah?
No,
Oh, they
so also watching.
Oh, okay. So you know AT&T shut down this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this
Yeah, I
week.
heard about that.
So it actually started going down on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
It was intermittent on Wednesday,
My
but it
AT&T
did.
worked fine the whole time. I ain't never had no issues with my AT&T.
I didn't even know they had issues.
I didn't me either.
You probably
So-
was on the wireless, so you wouldn't know.
Were you here?
I was at work.
You wasn't on the wireless.
I was. I mean, which one? Like
The
the wireless
Wi-Fi.
service. Like,
Was you on the Wi-Fi?
nuh-uh. I was
Oh.
on just the phone.
So you
your
never
phone
had
data.
the SOS? Is your phone a 5G?
I never had SOS not one time.
Neither.
Okay.
I was
So-
on internet. I was on social media. I was on everything. No problem.
So most of the people that was affected had like the 5G.
They must have.
Yeah.
They must have them cheap plans.
the new phone. I don't know.
They must
But
have had them unlimited data type shit.
the most of the people that were like the new phones and they was on the 5G. But it started Wednesday. It was like that intermittent shit on Wednesday. So some people didn't realize what was happening on Wednesday, but everybody shit that was affected went out on Thursday.
Okay.
And so a lot of people got broke up on Thursday.
Really?
Yes. Because
That's very emotional.
of their phones.
That's very emotional.
Well, motherfuckers are emotional. So, because people got the text message, I hope you with a bitch, you with a nigga, you ain't answering your phone, you ain't responding to my
But that's
text
that's
messages.
indicative of the whole society
Correct.
itself. You just said something right there.
Attachment
You
issues.
worry about me cheating. You worry
anxious.
about me thinking people don't trust. Nobody trusts anybody.
Yeah.
Nobody trusts anybody within or any relationship. So that's just
Yeah.
indicative of society itself not trusting.
Yeah,
Because
it just shows that how much
Right.
we really don't trust
Each
each
other.
other as
So, that comes from the emotional aspect.
and then also us being cyborgs attached to this phone. You know what I mean? Like that phone is the death of humanity.
Yeah, I could say the phone is
You
not so
leave
much
your
as so
phone
much.
in the house. Are you turning around and go get it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, I am. I used
It
to get it
depends.
because I
Yeah.
had my watch off on wireless. Is on
like
thing,
there's
but I
been
don't
many
no more.
times I'll be like, damn, where my phone?
Yeah, and it
And the only reason if I'm looking for it is because I might just want to know where it's at. Or
Might need it for
charge
Apple
I
Pay
use
or
for this
something.
shit every day. But like we going somewhere, it's been many times sleeping like, man, I left my phone. You like, you want to go bed? Hell no, fuck that phone.
yeah, like that
No.
phone is
I go get
problems.
my phone. And
But
I
you know
carry
for
two.
your reason, 2 phones.
I have one for work and one for personal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one for work
I'm
and
about
one
to
for
say, Lady
bullshit.
K outside.
So, but yeah, so I go back and get my phone.
Yeah.
So who?
I wouldn't miss it.
So who got the? Yeah, cause she know she don't answer it no way, so she good.
Right.
Yeah.
She answers my text message.
Yeah.
It be fine. Like y'all need to do better. Y'all gonna come off the emoji list.
Why? I answer mine when I see it, but sometimes I be like, that's not, cause I don't be. I be like, that's not really meant for me. It's really meant for her. And
Ain't
I'm-
y'all on there together?
Yeah, but sometimes I
So you want
respond
me to
because I
separate?
be like,
You want to be separated?
I know I respond because I be like, I know Slick ain't gonna respond to this shit. This girl send this every day. Let me respond.
I'm gonna separate.
Cause I don't want her to take, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna take y'all off. Cause I seen
Like,
a
sometime I
different
be
one
working.
every day.
cause sometimes I be at work, like I be on computer, and I see it, I be like, oh, let me answer
It
it.
is 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, but after a certain time,
You
that
could
shit-
say good afternoon,
no, because
or
I-
you could just hit the like button.
You know how I
Oh,
okay. No, cause like me, I know how I am when somebody asks my text out a certain amount of
Oh
time.
my God.
And that's why I'm finna tell y'all. Y'all
like,
asses
man.
don't
You know what? I
start
used to get like that.
responding.
I used to
Y'all
get
finna
like
come
that.
off
Well,
of
how
it.
you ain't gonna answer my text? But you know, and then you're around them, they're always on their phone,
Like
right?
her friend, I sent her friend a
I leave
text
it
about
alone.
something, and it took like 6 hours. So when she finally answered, I was like, "Who this?"
I know everybody busy, so I don't have a thing. But I'm like,
But everybody got their phone in their fucking
You're
hand.
correct. That's why
I
no
be
one
like,
is ever
I send
busy.
y'all these Monday through Friday. I don't send them on the weekend.
I'm gonna start just answering.
I need two, because it's two of y'all.
See, I can't control her phone,
It's two of y'all.
and sometimes she be asleep.
But she wakes up. She
No
ain't dead.
excuses.
God willing.
She ain't
Wow.
died.
Right.
She wake up.
Ah,
At
man.
some point, she gonna go to the bathroom. Like that motherfucker and get back in the bed and
She
go back to
don't.
sleep.
Now I'm gonna be 100%. She don't even be knowing her phone at half time in the bed.
Well,
That motherfucker wastes ice cream on her phone.
I done woke up, he was eating ice cream.
Just the other day, like literally last week, she fell asleep with a whole cup of juice and wasted it in the bed. Like,
He said, don't waste that juice. It's just like he said, pour that juice on the floor.
fell right to sleep. So
You don't have the little lids on your cups?
No.
You need to get
Double cupping.
No, you need.
But if she drop it on the floor, it's gonna waste it anyway.
Yeah, but that's why I have the lids. I only have drink with lids.
I'm over dozed off. That shit fell right in the bed. I said, how? I said, the only way it could fall in the bed if you were holding it in the bed while you fell asleep. She's like,
here I go. I don't know what happened.
So when it comes to that, I'm gonna give her 100%. Like, she don't really be paying attention to her phone. Even with me, and I live here, and I'm like, I text you, she be like, oh shit. It may be 3 days later, she be like, no. I'm like, what the fuck you asking me that?
On my phone now.
Like, what the hell you?
I need to get like that.
No,
like
don't.
really get like that.
That's rude.
It's not.
I don't give a damn about the rest of them people.
There's
Listen, what I'm telling you is Monday through Friday, at some point, you need to get your ass up and just like it. With a thumb.
What's next?
So
what you got next?
Dre's got to come out the chokehold, and y'all don't like the shit, and apparently.
I don't like social media right now.
It's a fine. A lot of people don't, but it ain't them, it's you.
Correct.
Are you gonna get off of it and stay off of it?
It's good to take a break from social media.
Yeah. Instagram especially.
You got to take a break.
Yeah. It is. It got bad.
I've never had.
You don't be on there like that though. Like, she needs to take a break.
Yeah.
I be telling her to take a break.
But that's her job.
It doesn't matter.
You
she
can
don't
tell.
realize how all the new stuff she posts affects her mind. Like,
correct.
Affects her emotions.
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
That's why I be like, man, don't worry about that shit. Post that shit later. Because she'll be on there all night posting news. Then in the morning, she be like, 8 people died. And she be all sad.
Yeah.
Like, man, put that shit down.
It affects you in some sort of a way.
You.
I don't want to come from my room upstairs to your room and you all emotional shit because you been posting bad news all goddamn night.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
So news is very
depressing.
Exactly.
It is.
So we did Queen shit Friday. The winner was Ice the Gemini. That was the winner. And she
did you get to see her perform?
Honestly, I can't remember. It was a lot of motherfuckers out there. They all was good. They all did fantastic.
Okay.
I was gonna say, give your account of the venue.
It was a nice location.
Like, do you see yourself going back to Decatur next week?
What? Wait a minute, hold on.
To go to that venue.
Would you go back?
I would say
without the Queen shit.
Yeah, just
to patronize it. No, that means no.
That's a no.
That's a no.
Okay, so let me say this: the location has been closed.
Okay.
From what I could tell online.
Okay.
So, wasn't an operation.
Right. From what I saw online, from what I seen online, it had been closed.
Okay.
So it used to be open, and then it was closed.
Okay.
So
that's generally what happens when it's not open no more.
So and it looked like it had been closed.
Okay.
But it is a big ass location.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of it?
Cosmopolitan.
Okay. Good.
But it will be a nice location if they just clean it up.
That's some good feedback.
Yeah, just clean it up. But the bathrooms were clean, so the women's bathroom was clean. So
that's good.
I give you that. So the bathroom was clean.
How was the drinks?
I'm fasting right now.
Oh, okay.
But the bar wasn't fully stocked. Again, I said
closed.
No, yeah.
So if they get the bar fully stocked and have a bartender,
what?
So they were poorly staffed.
It's
okay. Nobody gonna come and get you.
The owner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The owner was making the drinks.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So there's no staff.
It seemed like some throw it together type.
Yeah.
Again, I said they from the online they were closed. If you looked at it online, it said it was permanently closed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But I like the spot. If whatever is happening can just get fixed, I appreciate the spot. I think the spot
Perfect.
will be good for queen shit. It had room for the models to get dressed, to be actually to come out. We had enough space for them to walk around. We had enough space for the artists to different perform in different places. I don't know if you seen the little my video I did. I just took different clips. So it was like they had a little place like behind the glass that was by the DJ booth. They was able to perform up there, or they could come down on the floor and perform down there. So, and then they was able to walk around. So it was enough room and space for everybody.
Okay.
So it's big enough to hold queen shit. And again, I appreciate the bathroom being clean.
Right.
And they had tissue.
That was a plus.
Yeah, it was definitely a plus. So that was my
Right.
only feedback. It just need to be clean and have a full bar. But I don't never buy drinks whenever I go to the queen shit anyway.
Oh, okay.
But I like the spot and the parking lot. You know, it was big enough to hold everybody, and we didn't have to pay for parking.
That's a plus.
And so I think hopefully they can work it out and we could do it there again. I'm definitely for it. I don't know. I just think that spot is
Ideal, size wise.
Good.
Yeah.
So
And
cosmopolitan.
everybody was comfortable. Nobody was on top of each other. For the people that came, you know, so, and if people brought in more people, they were able, because it's a lounge. So, you know, they have like the little couch seating
That
and
whole
stuff.
sitting back sofa shit wasn't.
But that's how lounges are. So the crowd that was there,
No,
they know
that's
that's
how shit get started.
no, but no, but the
Ask your friend. Say, look, if sofas don't be a problem, is this a lounge? Ask him how can he destroy a whole VIP in a club and make me have to yoke this nigga up too. Go ahead, ask him that.
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
so
Allegedly.
but the crowd that's
Selective memory.
coming,
Allegedly.
you know,
Activate.
the people that's coming, they know that's how it is because
Right.
they go to lounges and that's how most lounges are set up. So I think they appreciate it to be able to go around and sit wherever they wanted
Atlanta
to.
don't have clubs no more. They have lounges.
They have lounges, so and that's how lounges are set up. So people was able to sit where they wanted to. You can, and you know the videographers, you know they be all in the way,
Right.
So they was able to get in the way, and people could still be able to see.
Okay.
So
That's saying something.
Yeah, that's saying because they shows in the way last time. They was,
so they were able to get in the way, and people could still
them
see
motherfuckers
no
thought they
matter.
were shooting. They thought they were shooting goddamn Schindler's List or some shit.
Right.
They was all in the fucking
Yep.
way.
But
They
Had all the
Jaws
footage.
or some
but they
real
were
shit. Like,
they
get
did
your ass
the
out the
same
way.
thing.
Shit was
These motherfuckers thought they had to have cinematography.
Correct.
Nigga, this is a phone.
I can relate to that.
But they did the same thing, and no matter where they were, people were still able to see. So
It made me say, is Driz recording the thing? Because he ain't stooped down there, stooped down. Like
So-
these other people.
So I'll say that I appreciated the location.
Okay.
So hopefully they could fix whatever was broken and do a redo.
We do.
Yeah, that would be my
Come on. Let's go
What's else,
cosmopolitan.
what else on your list?
not you coughing and dying with a lung over there.
Right. You good?
You
Yeah.
good?
You swallowed some saliva too
Uh,
fast. It happens. I do it too. Sometimes I beat and then the saliva went down too quick.
I got
don't do that.
juice. I swallow juice
Alright,
too
so
fast.
when we on the subject of lounges and stuff, so when I went out for Super Bowl, they didn't give free water.
Are they supposed to?
you know, when you go out to lounges and restaurants and stuff.
You went to Super Bowl at a place.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So are they supposed to give you free water?
No.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, so let's back up. I've been getting free water when I've been going out. They put.
You may meet a nice person that'll give you a cup of water.
Yeah, I get a free cup of water.
But other than that, you're paying for the water.
I get cups of water. I'm not buying bottles of water. I get cups of water. Because only time it's only a spot that's downtown that's off, I think 13th or 12th Street. It's a hookah bar. It's a hookah spot that I go to. They only sell Fiji water. They don't even have the water on tap to give you the water. So I know when I go there, I'm buying Fiji water. But outside of that, everywhere I go, I get cups of water. And so I asked some other people when I went back to work that I knew went out. I said, "Did y'all get water?" They was like, "No." They was like, in the same places that we've been going to, they talking about they wasn't giving free water tonight. I was like, "What is happening?" And that's what happened when I went. They was like, "We're not giving free water tonight." I was like, "So y'all want people to be drunk up in here?" I was like, "Nah." So I said, "Well, so what kind of water am I buying?" So it wasn't even no regular, it wasn't no real water. It was some water they went and got. One
12-pack.
Yeah.
One up.
And charged me $3.50. So I told old girl, I'm going to buy a bottle and you finna give me a bottle. Because what you ain't finna do is have me drunk up in here. And what I ain't finna do is pay $7 for some water. I'm not finna buy y'all a whole case of water. Right. That is not what we're doing in here today.
You could have got 24 for the $3.50.
Correct.
Walmart. Yeah.
Right. I said, I'm already on bought y'all one case. I'm not buying 2 cases.
Right.
And she was looking at me. I was like, I'm dead ass serious. And she was like, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And so that's what I did. I paid for one bottle, and then she brought me my other bottle, and then I went to the bar and got my other bottle for free. I was like, I'm thirsty. I don't have way too much to drink.
And if I get in an accident, they gonna sue y'all too, cause y'all let me walk out of here drunk.
That's true.
And y'all wasn't giving water. He said, "Here you go, ma'am." I said, "Thank you."
Oh, it was a him. I was trying to figure out what girl
Yeah,
would
he
give
trying
you.
to work around.
Yeah.
So-
She went to the guy.
She out on cat suit too.
Yeah.
So, but I asked other people, but you saying this has been going on, so I never knew this. So
I
I
didn't know
always
that.
get cups of water.
Yeah, pay for it.
Oh,
Wow.
I've been getting, but I guess maybe because I always sit at the bar too when I go out. I always sit at the bar. So when I sit at the bar, I always just ask, "Can I get a cup of water, no ice?" So, yeah. So I always sit at the bar cause typically I'm going out by myself, so I just sit at the bar and ask for a cup of water.
And then the drinks
You go
just
out
come
by
to
yourself
you.
a lot.
Yeah.
Why?
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 Cause I was raised by myself.
So when you go when you go by yourself, and you go to the bar to sit, you ask for water, you just drink water. How do you get the drinks?
What you mean? How do I get the drink?
No, it's a question.
But I need you to clarify the question.
How do you buy your own drinks?
Sometimes.
No. That's a good word you use. No. You go out.
Oh, you gotta take your glasses off of this one.
You go out and you sit at the bar to get you water.
No, I don't sit at the bar to get water. I get water while I'm drinking.
So who getting the drinks for you?
Me or somebody who at the bar.
Yeah, you got the system locked down. This
Bomba clock.
Sometimes people just pay for my bill.
Sometimes. Is it knowing that it's gonna be sometime?
I've had people I went to go pay for my bill and they was like, "Your bill already been paid for."
That's why she don't take that nigga with her. Take the nigga with her. I'm finna pay for his shit and my shit.
He knows this.
Ain't no nigga gonna buy no.
I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, just go, cause I can't afford them $9 bills. Yeah, you go, babe. Come back
Go by
home
yourself.
to me.
Bring me something to go with you.
Yeah. You got this unlocked.
Right.
Lady K got it.
I'm telling him, I was like, I got my...
If you fuck around with a circle of folk that's gonna pay and buy anyway, it works.
Yes.
But I go out a lot. I don't be wanting to be waiting on people to go out.
Okay, that's cool.
So like when I go out, like my homegirl go out, my
Okay, I'm gonna start going out with you as soon as I
answer the phone.
Damn.
Slick, you might need to answer that phone now.
What What you will probably notice everywhere we go, at first thing folks think, how you doing? You don't never answer your phone. I'm talking about this been going on about 10, 12, 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
It got worse after you was in the hospital though.
Mm.
It got worse when Carlos got sick.
Mm.
So it got worse during them bad times because people just call with the I'm so sorry shit, and you get tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But so people always ask me how can I or why do I? But I grew up in the house by myself.
I grew up in the house by myself too. But I don't just get up and go out. Now I've never done bars, so I wouldn't go to no bar but I would go to
but
5
you had
points
like
and sit
cousins
down
and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't.
You didn't. So you didn't.
My closest cousin is 18 years younger than me.
Oh, so I grew up in the house by myself, and I had to learn how to entertain myself.
But I did have friends. See, you stayed in the house. See, I was different.
Yeah, so
I went outside. I was like, fuck that.
Everywhere I lived, it was never any kids where I lived.
See, I ain't had that problem.
So I had to learn how to entertain myself, and then with my mother friends, most of them all had boys. So I had to learn how to re-entertain myself and learn how to.
They would have played house with you.
No, we didn't play house. They want.
I was always the woman.
No, they wanted to wrestle and shit.
That's better.
Let me tell you.
That's how I learned how to fight.
Wow.
Wrestling is much better.
No, that's how I learned how to fight because I realized what wrestling really was, and I had to learn how to fight.
Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle.
No. So most of my mama friends, they either didn't have kids or they only had boys. My mom only one of my mama friends had a girl, and that was.
Did you get pinned down and the person do 1, 2, 3?
No, I learned how to pin they ass down real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Slick. Never mind.
This comes from somebody who was telling their cousin all about the porn she was watching on cable TV by the well heater in the basement.
Don't do that.
I learned how to pin them down real quick, fast, in a hurry because I realized
you knew
yeah,
what they were doing.
Yeah, so yeah.
You knew what they was doing?
I'm like the oldest child on my daddy's side. So it puts me in a bad spot. Like, I got 13 million cousins, and I'm not exaggerating. And I'm older than all of them.
Whoa.
So I'm old enough to be
except for one.
mama.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So
I had some cousins here, but we didn't because they were 7-day Adventists. I couldn't hang with them on the weekend. It was like we couldn't be together on the weekend. And then the rest of my cousins were not here. And then my other cousins, I either had my cousins in South Georgia or the rest of my cousins in Chicago. So I was just here by myself. So I've learned to be okay with being by myself. So I go to I just bought me a ticket to go to a festival by myself in April, to a wine festival.
So, look,
you want to go?
I was telling my other cousin about porn. Now, Lee said because we was balls and we had cable.
Right.
We did have cable.
We had cable too.
And they did not have cable.
I didn't have
I was
cable.
like, oh my God, let me tell you.
HBO, right?
My uncle,
Yeah.
with his ass standing somewhere. What y'all talking about? Hey. No. Then he tell Lee, well, you know, she done told everybody over here about sex.
Right.
She had class over here at the high water.
It's about the wild water.
Whoa, sir. Where were you?
Right.
Listening. That's weird. Man,
Then why did you tell this man that?
But
It had to be many.
Yeah.
But the cable TV used to static, and if you hit the cable channel right, it would come through, and you could see all the porn at nighttime.
Oh, you telling the pro. I used to get the damn pot.
The
metal pot out the kitchen, take the little top off, you know, the little handle that you put on the pot, it was a metal pot. Take a hanger, metal hanger.
Yeah.
Take the wires through there, put the top on the hangers, put it in the TV, sat like this, clear as a bell.
Yep. Those were good days. But
That's
so
just smart.
Clear as a bell.
I go to festivals
Put some aluminum foil on the
by
ends of
myself
them.
and everything.
Great reception.
I'm going to somebody wine festival. I bought a ticket. I'm going. I go by myself. It's gonna be at the park, fourth shit. Which park is that? Not Fort. What the fuck am I trying
I
to say?
don't know.
Cabbagetown or something.
Piedmont.
Piedmont.
Mm-mm.
What's the one that do house on the park?
Cause I got
Piedmont.
Piedmont.
No, it's the one that's on the trail. That's over there by Emmett Park.
Emmett Park.
By Emmett train station.
Mm.
I can't. It's not that because I walk from the train. I normally walk from the train station and walk to the park.
Oh.
I can't think of the park, but it's right there. But I bought a ticket because they was like the tickets was on sale for $500. So 500 people. The first 500 people, the ticket was like $35.
Oh, I thought you said the ticket was $500. Well,
so it's a wine festival. So I typically buy
you get all the free wine you want.
So I normally buy I go to the wine festivals, I go to the brunch festivals, and if my friends want to go, then they'll say they want to go. I'll tell them about it. Then they say they don't want to go. Should I buy my ticket and go by myself?
Okay. So Drez, being from Kids, and I know you've been here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if you were dating when you were there. Were you dating when you were there?
Well, yeah.
Have you ever been married?
Yes.
How long were you married?
2.5 years.
Oh, you got an annulment?
No.
It was a divorce?
It was divorce.
Why you didn't annul it? Because it was short enough to be annulled.
I mean, we're great friends and parents at the end of the day. So.
Oh, you got kids?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
I got 2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I learned something
I have
today.
a 16-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Oh, you got real kids.
Yeah.
What the kind are they? What the kind of kids are they?
Like real.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, that's a fake ass.
You know, I've been
Get that
around
fake
the
ass kid
world.
out my face.
Yeah, I've been around the sun a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just keep it chill nowadays.
So you been divorced a long time?
Long time ago.
Oh, damn.
Long time ago.
So
Okay.
why you having a hard time dating?
Oh, I'm finna get to that.
Let's go.
I beat you.
Let's go.
No. We're gonna go back. We're gonna weave this web.
Let's go.
What are the differences you see since you were dating back in Kid? Well, you dating women on the island, right? You were dating women.
Yeah.
What's the difference between those women and the American women that you notice?
I feel like it's no different.
No
I
difference.
think if you
Really?
the way you show up is how you're gonna be treated.
Them freak
For a woman.
ass island
I think though, and you might be right, but American women are a lot more freakier because I didn't start. Man, some American girls turned my ass out.
I thought
girls
Caribbean
are-
girls were freakier than us.
No,
That's a perception, right?
Yeah,
Turned you out with what?
what you know.
That's a whole nother show.
It's a whole nother show. This one gonna have to be X-rated.
I need an example.
Well, we don't have the 5:30 show today, right?
No, we don't.
Oh, we could go run over today. Okay.
Okay, no. I think American
We got time.
American women are a lot more easier to convince in doing things that Caribbean girls won't just do. You see what I'm saying? Like Caribbean girls just don't suck dick. No, I'm being real. And anybody want to call in whoever, they don't just.
If you from the Caribbean, you
Like a
don't
Caribbean
agree.
girl ain't gonna just pull your shit out in Walmart somewhere and do some shit. You see what I'm saying? They won't. Just don't. I'm not saying, but I think all women think the same though. Everywhere,
I'm
it's
not
universal.
gonna do that either. So
Well, you know,
So y'all Caribbean
What
women
are you doing in the Walmart taking the thing?
being spontaneous, right?
like I've had experience in the mall dressing rooms. Like you know,
was this a bucket list thing for them or something?
No, you know, I'm just that dude.
Just
You
a
gonna walk-
dude, right? I don't even say
Is this a conversation y'all have?
Like, you know what? I would really like some head. Do you mind sucking my thing a little bit?
Right, or
Yeah.
do they start
you
this?
ask for it.
I mean, sometimes you don't even have to ask for it. They want to do it.
Oh, so they want to do it.
Yeah.
This is the
I've never like in America, women are more quick to say, "Hey, you know." They might even say, "They might take it out for you," and you know what I mean.
Really?
Whatever. Yeah. I mean,
Are these your girlfriends though?
That's regular.
it
Kinda
could be a
sounds
girlfriend or
aggressive,
not a
but
girlfriend, but it's
really
more.
not.
It's the American way. Like
It's not the American way.
no, because there is. Wait.
It's not the American
No,
way.
it
American way for women who ain't from the West Side.
Statistically,
No.
American women are the most promiscuous women in the world.
Who
Who said this?
promiscuous. You're gonna Google it later and you're gonna
Google
hit
it.
me up.
Google it.
because
Google
the
it, check it
Russians,
out.
Google it.
No, no,
Clyde.
Europeans are not. I know it. The Europe,
They
as
the
much
ones,
as it is,
they the ones that got the
brothels
the brothels
and red light district and,
Yeah.
and free weed and
And those are all
everything.
American women that's in there.
And it what happened when they created all of those so freely, the sex went down. Over here now is more taboo.
Mm-hmm.
Over here is more taboo. That's where you got more addiction, drug addiction,
I give it to
alcoholism,
'em.
more promiscuity, because over here it is a Christian nation, right? No, it's not. You know what I mean? And
We
even
as Christians, because you read the Bible, they was all hoes and sluts.
yeah, like Jesus. Okay, let's go to the
But
Bible. When
people
Jesus,
don't take those parts out of the Bible.
no,
They only take what helps them advance their
correct.
what they advance their project or whatever,
Yeah.
advance whatever they're trying to get
Yeah.
past across.
In the
so
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a good example. A lot of politicians want to ban certain things, abortion and stuff like that, but only for us.
Yeah.
Their mistresses and stuff, they'll still be able to go get abortions because they just fly from here to here to here to here to here
Yeah, yeah.
and get it done. You get what I'm saying? But they want to give the perception of this is I'm a Christian person.
Yeah.
I'm by the Bible, but they're not. Most
They're
of them
really
are not.
not.
Most of them are devils.
And if you look at
And whole,
Christians, who killed Jesus? It wasn't Caesar. It wasn't the Pope, the guy that they took him to. He didn't want. He said, "Why are you killing your own people, your own person?" Jewish people killed the same. Christians killed Jesus. When Jesus went to Mary, when he found Mary, not his mother, the other Mary, they was in a brothel.
Magdalene.
They was in a brothel. She was wiping his feet with her tears and
That's what I
everything,
said.
forgiveness.
They were hoes and
Yeah, and
they
Jesus
had the,
went, you know what I mean? So in America, it is much more prone to be on drugs, be sexual.
because it's such a criminalized thing.
You
So-
have access
Yeah, that's what
on Sunday. You have
Ross
access to
said.
alcohol. Back home,
That's
no.
That's
capitalism.
new. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Ross Red said it's
Yeah.
demoralized and
and
criminalized. But I agree with what he
I
said.
don't believe that American women are
Yeah, a lot more. Like anal sex and all that shit, you know.
They don't do that over there.
Man, a Caribbean girl, you gotta be in love with a Caribbean girl. Gotta be in love with you for you to stick your shit in the ass.
Well, you're not
Wait a
doing that to
minute.
me either.
Is you thinking that American girls just on the first thing? Like
No,
that?
no, no, no. And then a lot of black
Well,
girls say
American women will let you fuck with their ass because they can save their coochie and they'll still be a virgin.
that kind of is true too, but
What just
It's
happened?
not gonna be good to be a virgin with loose ass.
It don't matter. That's you
and
talking
then
logic.
and
We're
a
not
lot of
talking
black
about
women
logic.
nowadays, I'm pretty surprised because back then they'd be like, oh, that's some white girl shit. These girls taking it up the ass now, like on some
You know,
shit,
that was new for you to come in and do that.
and be wide open to all of this stuff. You know what I mean?
So what
Like,
did you
whoa,
do? What's
So
up?
where did you when you moved here? Where did you move to? When
Atlanta.
You moved to Atlanta.
I came here and
Where did you move? Like when you started dating these women, where did you meet them?
Atlanta.
No, I know in Atlanta, but I'm
most of
trying
my well, not most of all of the like my serious relationships were on the job,
So
professional, like we're in a
So,
professional
your
setting.
work, co-workers.
Yeah, like
Okay.
both of my kids' mom, I met them at working with them.
okay, but it don't sound like these were the serious relationships that's doing what you talking about. So where did you find these others? At work too?
No, just kicking it, friends, whatever, just kicking it. But I think, like I said,
You were friends and turned into something else.
So the Walmart
Yeah.
girls were just friends?
no, I've never had. No, I'm just using that as an example because it happens, right? I'm sure if I go to Kroger right now.
No.
Well, not Kroger. Let's say Whole Foods. Whole Foods girls will give it up fast though.
How did you get to
and
this?
Trader
'Cause
Joe's.
How are you getting these?
I'm telling you, it's by statistics.
But have these things.
Yeah, them yoga girls.
That is the best.
Let me tell you something. If you want to find you a good freak,
It's
like,
gonna be a
'cause
Whole Foods.
you're gonna. It's
I
gonna
don't
be.
shop there, so
it's-
I'm glad I don't.
see,
apparently,
if-
Well, I'm
and-
about to.
No, I'm telling you. I'm being honest. I tell men this a lot of times.
have
like,
these things happened to you? This is why you know these things, or
I don't kiss and tell. Because
You tell
Las
me.
Vegas said Walmart freaks too.
Walmart, no, is something totally different. Your credit gonna get messed up.
Allegedly.
Against the mass. But if you want to find a decent lady, it's gonna be half a Kroger up to Publix into Whole Foods, Trader Joe's.
I'm a Publix girl.
Public girl, yeah. If you gonna get your sandwiches and stuff and your deli meat cut right and everything, and I'm just asking because I can pinpoint. You
You
smiling?
get your meat cut?
I don't go. It's very rare if I go to the deli because
You don't
I
go to
don't.
the
I
deli?
have allergies. I have allergies.
What is
So
the name?
Because I know where to go to find one. In certain
No,
places,
what I'm
I know.
asking is, what type of girl are you if you get your deli meat cut?
at Publix,
Yeah, what kind of girl?
I don't. I can't
deli
really
meat cut?
eat it, so I have
Well,
allergies. So if I go
okay.
to Publix, it's mainly I may get like the rotisserie chicken or something like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
But
the
if
good
you
one.
get your damn deli meat cut,
You get your deli
what
meat.
Right.
That means
girl
you
are
know
you?
because you're not bad. You're not good. You just know you like your meat cut a certain type way.
okay.
The cheese, I watch it like girls.
I guess we try to see what significance does it make that you like
Right.
your cheese and your meat cut.
Instead of like some
Then
girls.
I need to know what kind of nigga get his meat cut. Like what?
So you like they
What
like
is
it thin
that?
slice, thick slice.
No, it's just like you're not gonna buy. Okay, when you go buy lunch meat or sandwich meat, you probably just go where the sandwich meat section and just grab your pack or whatever. There are other women know when you see them at the deli, you know that's a prospect right there.
That's a prospect.
Because
Yeah.
she get her meat cut.
Yeah, she knows what she wants,
Okay.
Oh,
and she
okay.
wanted a certain type of way. So now you know how to
Okay.
present yourself in a way where you can be the meat that goes with the cuts.
So what about the women that shop at Aldi's?
Aldi's, okay. She understand finances, credit.
But you do know Aldi's is not cheap.
Oh no, it is very affordable.
It's not
Aldi's,
affordable.
I would say Aldi's is much more affordable than
I don't
and
think
a lot
Aldi's
cleaner.
got real food.
No, it does. I like shopping at
I don't
Aldi's.
think they got real food.
Real food?
They
What?
do.
Why you change the rap? It was
They just have selected
Trying
type
to
stuff.
get it together.
What you mean
Yeah.
real food?
I don't think they got real food.
What is it? Play? It's like the fake kid.
Yeah, it's the same thing. That's
No.
some of that 3D printed.
No,
Yeah.
no, Aldi's is good. I like
No.
Aldi's.
And then they want you to
3D
buy
printed
back.
food.
That's
Yeah.
you know
3D
Aldi started came from Chicago, so they
I know he
print.
know about all that
Yeah,
shit.
Aldi's is good.
I don't-
Aldi's is a German
Aldi's is
company
okay.
too.
I never went to
and Lidl.
Aldi's
I have to
in
go to
Chicago.
Trader Joe's and he would buy
Yeah.
these nasty ass sausages like chicken.
Man, those are good.
Chicken stars.
No, it's
But
good.
they look
I know what you're
bad.
talking
They got
about.
corn in it and carrots and
Yeah.
everything.
What Trader Joe's are you going to?
I used to go to Trader Joe's in Norcross because I used to manage the shopping center there.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
I
like,
Like, ooh, this is gross.
So I
I'm
would
like,
grab the
there's
stuff.
no
but
Trader
they-
Joe's near us
I used to grab it as I left. I was like, man, shit. Let me
Yeah.
grab me some Trader Joe's.
with
Yeah.
corn.
They had corn. It was a vegetable chicken sausage,
It's vegetable and chicken.
and it was in a
That's
case
tasty.
like a
And it
regular
was
sausage.
like the regular sausage, but it was little white because it was chicken.
Yeah.
You seen all them hunks of shit in it. And I
That's
was like,
no.
you finna eat this?
It was healthy.
It's not. Not
looked
with chicken
gross.
and
It
not
really looked
vegetable.
Yeah.
And they had the chocolate covered raisins, I believe. Or was it chocolate raisins? It was
I don't
something.
know, but he was hooked on that shit.
That man, I was on
Yeah,
that.
Trader Joe's is a good place to be at when
Then
you
you
want
get a
those
case of
little
wine
things.
for $4.
Yep. That's
It'd be good
yep,
wine.
It's great wine. Aldi's got awesome wine.
You need
too.
to try. You like wine?
It's
You need to try
organic.
Trader Joe's wine.
Yeah.
Everybody, even people that I know that
Yeah.
expensive wine, like Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's, yeah.
There's no Trader Joe near me, so
You're gonna have to find one.
Name.
I'm
yeah,
not.
It's one. What, you work in College Park? Someone out there? Ain't?
no. Let me tell you what Trader Joe's is not.
The closest one to her, if she's in College Park, the closest one to her would be by Piedmont.
Yeah, ain't no Trader
Piedmont
Joe's in a
Park.
black neighborhood, okay?
No, no,
Point blank.
no, not at all.
That's better.
It's gentrifying though.
But,
Yeah.
Gentrifying for the white people. What the hell?
but I don't know. I think talking about these different relationships today has enlightened Driz a lot.
Yes.
So
So let me ask you a
definitely-
question. One more question about Caribbean women.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that Caribbean women were more submissive to their men than
Submissive?
American women.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
so when
They're
no,
they're a lot more stush though. They're like very uppity. You know, you gotta come with it. Like Caribbean people are about academics.
but y'all have so let me
But they're
clarify.
submissive to their men, right?
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
I'm submissive to mine.
Okay. And
Much
what
more.
else happened?
But let me ask this question. But you in state kids, because I know a lot of Caribbean islands have these. In state kids, are you all the same way? Do you all have maids and things like that?
No.
So you all don't have that in
No,
state
only in
kids?
Africa.
What?
Only Africans do that.
What you, only Africans and Saint Kitts?
No, I mean like Africans would have servants and all that
No,
stuff.
it's Haitians have them.
Haitians too. Haitians
Yeah.
are more closer to Africa than the Caribbean.
I don't
like their
understand.
beliefs.
I know people from St. Croix that have them. So I know a lot of Caribbean.
What are their profession?
The fuck, I don't know. I didn't ask. I just knew they grew up with servants. So
Who are these
St.
people?
Croix, I knew people in Haiti, people in the Virgin Islands, and people in the Bahamas.
In the Virgin Islands? Wow, that's interesting. I would like to meet those people.
And people in Bahamas.
Bahamas. If you're raised in a half white community, yeah.
So I don't know, but
Yeah.
they are
Maids and
between
servants,
mine and
that's-
your
But you
collection.
didn't say like, ooh, I want to get me one of these nice Caribbean girls and have me a child and raise them the way I was raised in these Caribbean ways. You know,
I thought about it a few times, but you know, like you're in America, man. You ain't gonna see much Caribbean girls. I know where all them at. I know where to find them, but it's just, you know, you're out here. A woman is a woman at the end of the day.
You just gotta know if you want how much bullshit you want to do.
Correct. You know, because
So
Caribbean women, they have certain good values, but they also have some values that are questionable. Up here, the same thing. It's just like they say all men are the same. Not really, but it's true. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, damn, lad, why did you look at me when I said I'm submissive? I am.
I didn't look at you.
You did.
I don't know.
That's
You know,
your guilt.
submissive
That's
is
your
such a
guilt.
broad word,
That's
right?
your
When you
guilt
say you're
jumping in. I
submissive.
ain't
No.
look at you at all.
Because
I'm
I
not with it.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Why?
submit.
This motherfucker right here is.
I rather somebody
you-
be.
you
Okay.
could be like, Slick, put on your coat. I ain't put on my damn coat.
No, but
Well-
you know the thing is, I think that word
do
that's submissive.
you understand the word submissive?
Yeah,
like
it's taken out
She
the
think it
context.
mean obey.
yes. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily mean obey.
Yeah.
So
But
I
it still
think
sound like obey.
right.
So
So
that's- she
I
not
think
gonna go
that's
be
how
with
a
it.
lot of people get confused
This
with the
motherfucker
word
right here is a comical. I
submissive.
told the other day, I said, you weird. You a weirdo.
Like the word really means is you have to really like take it from the Bible. It's really just mean for the man to lead. You not know for him to obey. So the man can't lead you. You have to be in control.
Yes. Yes.
But how about this though?
Yes.
This is what I think with the word submission. Like,
Even when she tried not to be in control, she still tried to be in control.
I don't worry about a person being submissive.
Fuck.
I more focus on respect. We
Right,
respect
but
each other.
you-
You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
go back over here.
Respect. Not submit.
Can you release control?
No.
probably not.
No. I'm telling you, as somebody who's been around her as a friend for a long time, this motherfucker will not release control. She could say, okay, go ahead and do that. And then 5 minutes later, she's like, well, why you need to put it over here. Do that. Like, no, man. I knew I was done fucking with her when I was driving her somewhere. She was sick. She's like, I need you to drive. Whatever. Okay, so I'm driving her truck. I drive her. She said, drive like me. I said, okay, I'm done with this shit.
That was it. That was
Right.
the definitive point.
Right.
So I can release control for the right person.
No,
I can.
I can't even be wrapped up in cover tank.
You
Yeah,
can't
cuddling
be,
in your thing.
No, I'm talking about when you be wrapped up in your cover like that. It feel like.
Can you
hell.
cut?
Yeah,
No,
okay,
but
yeah.
can you
It's
cuddle?
So that's a you thing. You do the confinement.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Do you think it's based off of your upbringing and what you've seen in families, the unit, and everything? It could be that. It's molded in her.
I have been privy to a whole bunch of shit. I probably should not.
Have been seen.
Yeah.
Very early
Yeah, you grew up fast.
And
fast tail self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up fast too, and I'm pissed with that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I missed out on a lot of things as a young boy, a young man that could have been given to me. But you know, like, shoot, it is what it is. I'm not gonna victimize it.
Kind of talk about with that.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Been the person that could be like, you know what? I'm gonna live with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna pay for everything. They gonna give me money and shit too, so we good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or shit fucked up. Let me go over here.
Say my mama.
Get on my feet. And then,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah, that type of support. Yeah, I relate with you like that. Like.
And then we was talking about white people and how their children end up having money for generations.
Correct.
Generations.
Wealth.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They set up these trusts.
Correct.
Try to do stuff.
Trust.
And then for whatever reason, and our people, they are like, we gonna spend this shit while we got it.
Correct.
We can't take it with us when we leave. They don't even think about stuff like
Yes,
But
it's
they
true. I relate.
did long time ago.
that have died and don't even have insurance.
Nothing.
And so now they trying to come up with how they gonna pay for the shit. And my whole thing is, I'm not great. Don't think that I am.
No, shoot.
But how am I carrying little sons and Gucci, walking in Gucci, and
Correct.
I'm trying to have a fish fry because I can't bury my dad or I can't bury my son. That's not happening. But it's
Yes.
easy shit that you got insurance. Pay for insurance for these folks, even if you don't get between 1,000. You ain't gotta try to get rich and get 250. Just get enough to bear them.
Bear 'em.
That's where I was at.
But
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot of people. But you got to think about back in the day. Remember, our ancestors used to buy land and leave it for.
Yeah.
That's what the thought
Caribbean
process
people
was.
do. That's
Right.
my thought
They
process
was like,
right
we're
now.
gonna buy the land and leave it for
Generations. to come.
generations, and then you come along. Not saying you, but you come along and be like, shit, I don't want to have nothing to do with this land, or. It's three of us. We're arguing about who gonna stay on the land, who gonna pay the taxes for the land, and then the government don't came in and took the land because then nobody want to come together and pay the taxes on the land.
pretty-
Let's
it's-
be
it-
100%.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give a fuck who what they say.
No, sure.
White folks had a head start. Period.
Yeah.
They did.
And
They
then
did.
their head start has made sure that all their children and their ancestors, I mean, not their children, but their descendants have head starts. They want to tell you that's not the case, but it's damn
No,
sure
it's
the
that.
case.
That's
It is the
the
case.
They have had a head start
And-
from the beginning,
And then we
and they
tried
don't
to
want to
catch
acknowledge their fucking head start.
Yeah.
We tried to catch it, and we can't catch it.
You know
It's
what,
too, it was too. You're talking about from 1869 or whenever slaves were freed till 1980. Really, that's almost 400 years of head start. You will never catch that. There's no possible way for us to catch up with that. And then when we did start doing our own thing, having our own houses and taking care of each other, they got jealous and burnt that down.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make sure that we did not have any kind of footing to stand on because they felt that they were superior, we were inferior, and how dare us make a way for ourselves and our descendants.
Or they made it to where you couldn't get loans. Like you remember
That's their head start.
Yeah, they were still doing it.
Redlining, head start. Not giving loans, head start. I just read in a book from 1896 where they had wrote the guy from England had wrote a they call it treatise. They had wrote a treatise about how black folks were disposed to be criminals. This was back in 1869.
Yeah.
They were already saying that we were more
propaganda.
prone to be criminals. We were more prone to be in jail and to rob folks and kill folks back then. So all this stuff that they're saying now is just a repeat of what
Watch
what they've already been saying.
The disposition.
Right. So it's like they have a head start that they don't want to acknowledge, and they want to erase the fact that they had this head start by getting rid of all the books, getting rid of all the teachings about the head start that they so graciously accepted, but they don't want to acknowledge it.
Rewriting the Bible, all that.
You get what I'm saying? They graciously accept the head start. I like Chris Rock said, I ain't never heard no white person say, shit, I want to be black for a little while. That ain't
Dude,
never happened.
I remember one
And
time
he said
somebody,
he rich.
For real. I remember one time somebody asked me, if you were to die and come back, what would you be? And I said, a fucking white woman. Tell me if I ain't gonna be rich. Tell me if my kids ain't gonna be straight. And tell me if I can't divorce the man
I
I'm
will
with.
come back.
You know
so
what I mean?
can pass.
Pass what?
as a white woman. I wouldn't want to be a white woman.
You would know. It's not that you don't want to be, but you see.
I would want to be able to pass.
The advantages of.
And it's sad that we say that as black people, right? You know, it's just how much.
But
how
it's
much
true.
they put
It's
into.
It's the truth of what we have to deal with on a daily basis, and the fact that. And the fact that people, the fact that they want to get rid of these books and erase this stuff, and you got black folks going, "Oh, that's great." Well, you know, slaves. It benefited black folks to be slaves because they learned to trade. Like we wouldn't have fucking learned to trade anyway.
We had trade
we
way
was
before
the one,
it.
but
We were the ones who taught them
everything.
We the
like,
ones who taught these
math,
motherfuckers how to trade, how to garden,
medicine,
how to grow
engineering,
shit, how to grow rice,
agriculture.
We the one brought rice over to North Carolina and showed them motherfuckers how to grow.
We made everything. We invented everything.
So,
we
like,
learned. We was the ones that farmed the shit, created the shit.
Even before
we even taught you how to take care of your own goddamn baby.
Correct. And before that, we taught them mathematics and sciences
Right.
and all this
We
stuff.
taught them all that
everything.
shit. So like it's like.
But I feel like it's us though. Like so all this information we got right now. Look at Mexicans, man. We talk about Mexicans all the time. When they come over that border,
I don't have nothing bad to say.
they jump in a house like a space like this. 15 of them. You see all the cars lined up. Kids going to school. They got their business and everything. You look at black folks. We know this, and we're still not doing it. We're fighting each other down.
We don't like us as a family.
It's weird.
And we mad that you doing it, so we gonna come and take it.
Man, I don't even watch what another man got in his pocket because I don't know where he got it from. I don't.
A lot of times,
like that.
a lot of times with us, and I don't want us to tear down black folks.
No, we need to speak the truth though.
Right, we need to speak the truth. But I think a lot of times with us, as far as black folks is concerned, that we get so downtrodden and desperate for things that we don't really. We got to figure out how to get it. Because to be honest with you, the more everybody want to say it's a welfare state and black folks on welfare and all that other stuff. But they say it's 12% of the population on welfare. We are 12% of the fucking population.
Correct. We are 12%.
So there's no way that all of us are on welfare,
for
one. And for two, is that when we get down and out, we don't have anybody to go back to and talk to about it or get somebody to help us with something. We got to get it how we live.
Correct.
Because we don't want them come taking our children. We don't want them, none of that stuff.
Correct.
All the shit that they pile on us and give to us, they will gracefully look the other way when it comes to them.
Yes.
Right.
So, what Wasred said, we have to deal with not being wanted from the jump because of our skin colors. And then he said, yes, they can get together better than us, allegedly, but what about these immigrants? We will never get
reparations. They giving them all the money away.
Do you know why we can't get reparations?
Hold on, let me interrupt you for a minute. Didn't they say that England or Britain or London or somebody paid somebody some reparations?
Germany paid the Jewish population reparations. The problem that we have with reparations is if they wish to give us reparations, there will be no United States. Because they owe us so much money for so much stuff that we have done for this country, and so many people that have died and sacrificed their lives in order for, even though they could say to us to be lazy, for lazy white men to sit on their porch and drink tea while we contend to their fields. For lazy white women to sit on their porch, drink tea while we raise their children.
Right.
They want to give us the moniker of being lazy, but at the same time, you have to look at the facts. You were lazy, and when we got our freedom, you got real scared because you were real lazy and did not want to take care of the stuff that we were doing. Just like immigrants today. White folks say, oh, they're taking our jobs, but they're doing the jobs your ass don't want to do anyway.
Correct.
And the same thing with black people. Like, we used to be the bricklayers, but we don't want to work outside
sweat anymore.
Yeah, don't nobody want to go outside.
Right.
What's going to be real bad, especially, that's why I was looking at that tiny house thing so bad yesterday, is they're saying that the people, like, okay, you may not know this, but girls in projects, apartments, whatever, back in the day, they would get an apartment, 2-3 bedroom, whatever, and they might pay like $64 a month, $125 a month, because they're on Section 8 or they're on the voucher program, so they're paying that, and they stayed in Atlanta. So you were in Atlanta at the point they closed all the projects down or whatever, people started dispersing, and like now, with this shit that just happened, like right after the pandemic, people not having jobs and all that shit, and people trying to find places to stay.
Yes.
there are a lot of people out here that don't know how to pay bills.
Right.
Meaning,
Yeah.
if you get a, say you have an apartment, you know what I'm saying? Bathroom, 2-bedroom, you and your children, you good. $64. You get a utility stipend. They might pay your light or your gas for you. And so, in your bills for your month, for your house, is like maybe $100.
Maybe the most, 200 the most, yeah.
Then you come, where you get out here now, apartments is like 800, 1200. You know what I'm saying? Our house is 400,000, whatever. And we're paying bills.
Big bills.
What's going to happen to these people who don't know what bills are? People think that they're rich because they're selling dope, but when you sell dope and get that money, fast money, spend fast.
Go out quick.
You know what I'm saying? And see, the dope that game ain't gonna be what it was.
Not with the feds taking over right now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna be the same.
What it was, so that money that you had when you were hood rich, it's like,
no, that's like
you know
a part-time
where
job.
are those people gonna go?
And like now, in order to get in an apartment or to rent a house, you have to make 3 times the rent.
I don't get that part.
Yeah. So, but in order
That's
to buy a house,
just the way to keep. I'm going to tell you why that is. They say that. I hate when I read shit, but there's a book called Eviction that I read. The reason why they started the 3 times rent thing because most black folks could not make 3 times the rent. So in order to keep us out of certain neighborhoods, they start saying you have to make 3 times the rent. It's just something that keeps going, that they grabbed onto and keep using because they know that most people, if you're paying $2,000, are not, 75% of the population does not make $6,000 a month to make this rent. You get what I'm saying? They know this, but they use that as a way to say, like, say if I go and they say, okay, you look like he might look out. They'll look over it. Trust me, I know. I used to work in apartments. They'll look over the $6,000 if you make a certain amount. They might say, and I'm not trying to knock you, Driz. Don't get. They might come to Driz and be like, oh, he got on the hat, he got on a bubble coat. Yeah. He ain't gonna, he can't get. He don't make enough. Yeah. But that's a way to divide the people that they want to be in apartments and the people that they don't want to be in apartments. They use the 3 times the rent. It's not because if they went by that, nobody would be in apartments.
So what's happening now is you have people that's having to move. That's why so many people now are moving back in together.
Yeah,
because you need that.
You
need that income in order to qualify.
Parents are not even kicking out their kids no more. You know what I mean? They're
so you need that income now in order to qualify.
Right.
And so, but the flip side of that is, I can't afford a $1,200 mortgage because if you go and try to get a mortgage, the mortgage company will tell you I don't qualify to buy a $200,000 house.
Right.
So I don't qualify to pay $1,200 a month, but I'm okay to be paying $2,500 a month.
Right.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
So it was a clip on I think it was either on CNN, ESPN, ESBC, one of them damn news channels. Fuck it, they ain't my kid. They were saying that right now in today's time, it would cost you. People need to make $100,000 in order to purchase a house.
I did see an article like that, yeah.
So you would need to make $100,000 in order to qualify to purchase a $400,000 house.
Right.
Most Americans don't make $100,000.
I'll be barely pushing 40.
Right. Most people are barely making $40,000 to $50,000. So that means now they're building the houses. Most of the houses are costing $400,000. But what's also happening is, I don't know if you all seen in the Atlanta area, surrounding cities, and now they're only building rental communities.
It's true.
So they're no longer building houses to sell.
No. Right. They're only building houses to rent. Because so you'll never be a homeowner.
Because people couldn't afford to buy the houses. So they couldn't afford to buy the houses. So they're only building houses now in townhouses that's rental communities. Yeah. So now you will get in these houses and you will never be able to leave.
Or if you get you get evicted. It's either you never to leave.
It's like it's a double-edged sword. So it like you can't come up because, like you said, they made it to where we can't come up. You paying Peter and Robin from Down Paul,
Right?
Correct. To pay
and and everybody, and then you got people that want to talk about other people. They're saying, well, why can't people get ahead or shit like that? Shit, by the time you get your $2 from your company, you pay the $2.50 on wherever you living. You paying gas, cause gas is high as shit,
Right?
in your car. Cause Atlanta don't have a good metro system,
No.
At all.
at all. So between you can't do the gas, you can't get to wherever you need to
Douglasville
go.
don't want no trains.
So
Right.
and then you can't. Then you gotta eat. Groceries cost high as hell.
Yeah.
So you need to eat. You gotta pay gas, and let's not forget about the utilities.
Yes.
That's high as hell now too.
And then medical health, like we eat and we trying to get all this stuff, and then we got to take care of ourselves, and it's very testy.
So it's like we can't get ahead at all. And then like
It's not meant for us. You know, it's not meant for us to get ahead, right? It's always meant to keep the rich rich and the poor poor, or the middle class. I mean, because they're saying there's not even no middle class anymore.
Yeah,
it's
it
rich
isn't.
and poor.
Poor, yeah.
And then what they
The middle
do,
class is gone.
Yeah.
Every apartment complex got 6 to 8 apartments that they have to set aside for people that's what they call this shit. Where you get a little bit of a discount, but it's only like $100, maybe $200 off your rent. They have to do that.
oh, the subsidized.
Subsidized,
yeah.
man.
So they have to do that.
That's
But
the balance of their books, right?
Yeah, because
And,
you know,
you know,
everybody gets some
yeah,
shit from the
so
government.
correct.
if you say,
Yeah.
government,
Yeah.
I'm doing this part.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing I realized too, as a man living in America, black at that, is there is no resources for men, black men.
Now you know what? That's almost not true because a man can go and get food stamps and stuff quicker than a woman. For
What?
whatever reason.
Why? They need to give me some.
But,
But I'm serious, like,
but
you
you
don't.
have to show that. But most men are working. So
Yeah.
if a man, but I understand what Driz is saying.
There's no
So
resources
if-
for black
Like
men.
for Driz, like if you're a working man, most men don't have kids. If you're a working woman, you can get some assistance. But if you're a working man, you can't go get no assistance.
Correct. They say you're working.
Yeah.
Go to work.
You're working.
You know
You
what I mean?
expected to be working.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
You can't get no assistance.
If it's 12 jobs, you work.
You
You gotta
working.
work.
But if
Really?
Yeah.
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 the only men that can get some assistance is men that ain't working, and it ain't that.
Or if you're
And it ain't that easy.
On the handy, like you got some sort of handicap type situation.
Cause when the pandemic and I got laid off, I did go apply for food stamps. They told me no.
Yeah.
I make too much on my unemployment.
I tried to get assistance when I was.
That's some crazy shit, right?
Right.
Yeah, that is
That's
like
crazy.
for real, right?
You
I
don't
try-
want unemployment because I ain't got no job, which means I need help.
Right.
Correct.
And it's like, oh,
You apply for food stamps, they be like, oh, you make too much on your unemployment.
yeah, you make too much help.
So you gotta go to unemployment
But
and say,
do
hey,
you
can you
know-
drop it down
so-
$200?
You know,
No.
senior
You know?
citizens, like they can't get food stamps. Like they
stamp?
can, but it's not very little. The senior citizens
Yeah.
here, the food stamps that they get here is very, very little.
that's-
It's,
that's
it's like under
sad.
$50.
But you know that's because they have stigmatized that so much as lazy people just sitting around getting free money and food that
But I'm talking about senior citizens.
it does not matter. It applies.
Don't
It sticks
matter
to everything.
for
It
everybody.
sticks. It's like shit. When you throw shit on the wall, it sticks. You're still gonna smell it once it's gone. That's what they've
Yeah,
done.
that was some hot shit down.
Yeah. You need to put that on your threads, bro. Yo, he's been hitting the quotes for the week.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's been hitting quotes.
Said, throw the shit on the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
Please
Yeah.
don't throw the shit on the wall.
Right.
I've had people throw shit on the wall at work. That is not cute.
That is gross.
I don't. Do you think I asked why people do?
Because I walked in the bathroom at Walmart one day with that.
Yeah, man.
I was trying to, and I felt bad
Correct.
for the cleaning crew because they had to go clean that
Yeah,
shit.
it's intense that people do
And what
that.
they get paid for?
Not to clean shit off the wall.
Man, they get paid to clean.
They no.
There's no
And-
definition of what
And
the
that
difference
is the problem. The people like you that make people feel like
But
that.
he said he get them job security.
That
Right.
is
What
not
happens to
no.
one when you go to the store and I be like, I want this, that, and he stole everything. I was the chef trying to find
I go
shit.
to the
I'm
back. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you just straighten the shelf up. I'm going to the back. Back.
He finna pick up the whole thing of shirts.
Yeah, flip them over.
You ain't never worked in retail, have you?
I have.
So why do you do bullshit like
Cause
that?
Cause I had to go through it too, and I had to straighten it up. Let me tell you something. Let me give you a good example.
Do it.
When you take a job, you know what that job entails,
signed up for
and
it.
you know what you're gonna have to deal with in that job.
Not
If
all
you
the
don't
time.
want to deal with that in that job, do not take
correct.
the job.
That's true.
You don't know what
Just like you know what you get paid
Signed
when
up.
you take the job.
You do
Yeah.
not know what
Yeah,
you,
you know what?
signing up for until you get that job.
Then-
You may
and
think
that's
you
true.
Man,
know,
let me
but
tell you
you
something.
don't know.
If I go to a job and they say you're gonna stock the shelves, I know that I'm gonna have to stock the shelves. That's
But
what
you
I'm getting
don't know,
hired
you
for.
got assholes like you coming in there just fucking shit up.
If the
just
store is
because.
open,
No.
and I'm stocking the shelves,
No.
I gotta realize that some people gonna come get shit off
You know,
the shelves.
you know, as a pet peeve for me, people who come to sign up for a job, they need a job. Say they make $15 an hour, and they're at the job. I don't get paid enough to this. Then quit.
You're right.
Fucking quit. I don't want to hear it. Quit.
I
Boy,
used to
you
work at
sign
Amazon
up.
at night. Motherfucker complain about Amazon every day.
Correct.
But I was so good at what I did. I maneuvered that
You
shit.
know
I
how to
s-
move.
I saw what it was. I said, oh, I'm gonna be over here and do this. And that's what we did. Me and Cliff. That's how we met. We had our own little crew.
Yeah.
And we was good at Amazon.
Man.
We was
Like,
good.
I can't believe they let these girls come in. and
Right.
dress the way that they
What
dress.
them girls be ready for? Not
They
a box.
dress like that because they trying to get y'all attention.
Yeah.
But I'm
Is
just
that it?
Yes.
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
They're
it.
trying to get their attention. You work in a warehouse, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I worked
Oh,
in a
trust me.
warehouse. And trust
you was
me,
trying to get their attention too.
Let me tell you
Huh?
something.
She don't try to get
I know a
attention.
lady, I almost said the name.
Don't say it.
Whose sister worked for UPS. Her pants used to be so tight you could see the year on the quarter in her back pocket. I know she had to have used to be.
Yeah.
So she was trying to get attention because
probably had a-
that's
she
a
probably had a-
male-dominated place.
That shit there.
And it probably was working to a certain extent.
Correct.
So, like,
Working.
I'm telling you,
It's-
Getting
it was-
days
yeah.
off,
It was-
switching
it was
days.
working.
Yeah.
it was working because let me tell you, I could tell you where I worked when I worked in the warehouse that they would, when we get off work, like at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, they would meet them in the parking lot.
Yep.
Take them to Waffle House because that's what Cliff and them
Yep.
did.
Yep.
They didn't even take them to eat first.
Yeah.
They would meet them in the parking lot,
Bam bam.
bam bam, and go on to the house because a
Correct.
lot of them have relationships.
Yep. That too.
A lot of them have relationships.
Man, motherfuckers be
So-
bugging in them warehouses. They be in there, man.
They weren't in the warehouse because we got cameras everywhere.
Man, that
So
don't
they
stop
had
these
cameras
people.
everywhere.
The
So
place I worked had cameras everywhere.
We got cameras
So-
too.
I know a few of them be like, man, we finna go to Waffle House. I be like, it is 3 o'clock in the morning.
So they would,
I'm going
but then
home.
they would go to
Correct.
the Waffle House and get something to eat or whatever the case may be. But yeah, they will be in the parking lot because
Yeah.
I
Do it
was.
in a car. Don't get me wrong. I've done and will do it in a car.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be because I don't have no choice but to do it in a car.
Yeah.
Let
We
me
had
tell.
to draw the line somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you what they would. I didn't.
Also, I'm not
I didn't know-
Waffle House.
know what
Correct.
was going
I'm
on.
not fucking Waffle House.
Man,
I
listen.
didn't know what was going on because one day they was talking. They was like, "Oh, she was just in the car." I was like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Mm-hmm.
And then they told me,
Nancy
I
was
was-
driving the damn minivan to work and doing what they with the girl in the minivan where they sure gotta be.
they weren't even in the minivan, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
So most
Yeah.
of them people don't drive minivans where I
Yeah.
work.
Well, crossover.
Mm-hmm.
They no ma'am. They
Even like
Cars.
in those places,
Cars.
yeah, cars.
they were driving cars,
You know what?
Chargers, Challengers,
Yeah.
Mustangs.
I still say, I do it if I do it because I want to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Not because I don't have no choice but to do it.
Yeah.
That is a thing.
So
for me.
so
And
again,
fucking this girl with these fake run over Uggs
Yeah.
type.
so
shit
again,
on,
let me
look
tell you,
like
they
crap.
were wearing these pants and these things because they're
Seeing them
trying
camel
to.
toes
Attention.
popping.
They're trying to get the attention.
You would have
So,
to meet my friend
in
Tim
the-
to understand.
In the wintertime, I would wear my leggings, but I would wear my coveralls on top of it.
Mm.
And they was
You
like,
was trying to wear tight shit on purpose too, is what you said.
no,
She had coveralls.
I had my
on top.
coveralls on
That
top.
was tight.
But you didn't know.
Yes, you did.
No, nobody knew.
Yes, you did.
How they know?
I had on mine, and you could tell if I took mine back.
Your coveralls? What?
And then
What's a coverall?
My AT&T coveralls got repossessed. I lost them in the divorce.
I'm so confused. No, so I wear my coveralls, and so like it'd be like times like today, it's warm outside, but I would still have to put my coveralls on because I knew by tonight it was gonna be cold. Mm-hmm. And so, but when I came in, they were like, "Girl, it's hot as shit outside. Why you got them goddamn hot ass coveralls on?" But I knew because I had leggings on, I had to come inside with my coveralls on. Right. And it's like how it was today. It's 70 degrees outside, but guess what? I'm finna come in with them damn coveralls on. But other people wouldn't not have. They would have wore the leggings in and then put the coveralls on once it got cold. But
the lab have discovered that the nurses, both male and female, scrubs have gotten tighter.
Yeah, listen, them nurses, doctors, and everybody, they have a whole
it's the material because
no.
You ain't got no choice.
The size bigger.
No, but so when I went to go get when my daughter was doing her thing, and they was like she had to wear scrubs, and we went to go get the scrubs, and it was like she was in a small, so we got the smalls, but then when we went to the medium was too big. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to sew the mediums up. So it's like, I think they doing that shit on purpose.
You gotta pick your poison.
Yeah. So it was like the small was too smallin', but the medium was too fucking big.
But these nurses though and doctors, they be fucking in them little places too.
They are doing that.
They getting it in.
They are doing that.
They getting it in, you know.
And they probably got relationships too.
Everything happens up in
So
them
this is why don't nobody trust nobody.
See, you asked your own question.
There's so much cheating going on
Do
everywhere.
you think it's called cheating? No.
You have to be in a relationship.
It ain't even called cheating nowadays.
And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna respect. Like me and Lab been looking at shit, kids game. You know what I'm saying? People now have a wife or whatever, and a girlfriend that's there for them and their wife. So all three of us.
Yep.
Oh, that polygamy.
Yeah.
We do everything together, and it's us.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
That's what y'all want to do?
Who is y'all?
Oh, I thought you.
No, they just been observing that.
Oh, you've been observing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who is y'all? Some famous people that we know, kind of sort of.
Yeah.
And they and
yeah.
Like, they all three might have the same tattoo now, or some like they're together.
Yeah.
And Lil Duval said, he off the rip, whoever he with, she gotta be bisexual.
Yeah, his lady is.
I'm not cheating on you. We gonna bring some hoes home together.
Yeah.
He's really serious about that.
Yeah.
But he has a lady. You know, he has a lady.
I know. He was in a relationship for like 8 years, and that was the understanding. She got to the point where she didn't want to do it no more. Guess what he did? He cheated.
Correct.
And but you already kind of knew. So he got now saying, wait, she gotta be gay as fuck and down with it. And he was like, well, I don't cheat on you. And I respect that shit.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
So it goes back to you have to have a conversation. Everybody has to know what's involved in the conversation. And if you aren't with it, then you just know you ain't with it.
Right.
I'm not doing.
Don't make up my mind for it.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm not doing.
Do that.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, we not. Not at all.
You know what I realized too with women who have close female friends, and I don't know if y'all can vouch for this.
I feel like this is finna go crazy.
A lot of them are y'all lovers.
No,
and I'm not saying. I'm not saying it.
How did you get here?
I'm not saying it when. No.
I know what I thought.
I'm gonna go into it now.
I was hoping
I'm gonna go into why women don't always need physical touch like men, right? They're about stimulating the mind, the emotions, and everything. So, even if you guys are not physical, you guys are there for each other emotionally. So there's an emotional relationship going on, an attachment going on. Yes, it happens. It's happening.
So we mind fucking each other.
Mind fucking each other, and the things that you're supposed to confide in with your man.
No.
You're doing it with your girl.
Let me tell you this. So no.
You're doing it,
No. So let me back up. My man is not supposed to be my girlfriend. I'm
Correct.
not supposed to treat my man like my bitch.
Well, no, you're not supposed to.
So-
however,
Why you gotta say it so rough like
However,
that?
you get what I'm
because
saying?
I'm just trying to clarify this.
No, I get it. I get
Because
it.
it's some things that we are not supposed to talk about. Like, I'm not supposed to be on the phone with you 5 and 6 hours a day.
That's true.
That's
You're not
it.
supposed to be on
That's true.
nobody's phone.
You're not
If I
supposed to be on
want to be, I
anybody.
can.
But you shouldn't be.
If I let me
But you
finish
don't
my
want to
com-
be. You
Not when
shouldn't
you're in
be.
a relationship.
Not when you're in a
giving-
relationship.
You're giving too much time.
If
Yeah.
I want to
the-
be on a relationship 2 and 3 hours a day, I can.
In the relationship part. Like, if you want to talk to your man 2 or 3 hours, you can.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
you could do that.
should. That's
No.
that's
But
your
just a regular person,
companion.
like a friend, nah.
I don't think I need to be on the phone with my man that many
Why not?
hours a day.
Why? Why?
Not like that. I
Why?
get what you're saying.
If I could
No,
talk,
I need to know why.
If I could talk to you that many times of the day, that means you are not busy and you need to go find some shit to fucking
I
do.
might
But
be
you should
the
tell
man.
your girlfriend that too.
I might be the man and don't need to be busy because I add other motherfuckers around me being busy.
Correct. That could be too.
I've been there.
Correct. That
I've
could be
done
too.
it. I could right
I
now
get-
at my job. If I get busy and Slick call me, I will drop what I'm doing and talk to her.
And I'm not saying you can't
And I
talk
will
to
talk
me.
to her until her conversation is done. I don't give a fuck how long it takes.
What do you think a lot of women follow?
I don't have to do a physical. See, I guess it's different. If I have to be physical at the job, then yeah, I'm probably gonna be like, I can't talk to you
Hey,
right
I'ma
now.
hit you,
I'm
yeah.
lifting this pallet.
But
Correct.
I feel like I shouldn't have to talk to, like, I talk to him and we talk maybe throughout the day or whatever. But me actually talking to you, like, the longest we may talk is an hour.
That's even if he out for work. So who do you think you should be talking to for 2, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours?
That's my girlfriend.
They know too much about you, man. That's why they be fucking y'all dudes. That's why they be doing all that shit. I'm just giving you some insight. I'm just giving you some
Let me
insight,
back
though.
up. The person
I'm giving
when
you
I
some
was,
insight.
So hold on.
Insight.
So
That's not-
let me go back. So when I was married, the people that was sleeping with my ex-husband, they weren't even my friends like that. And they were the ones that was sleeping with my ex-husband. So my good friends, my core friends, they weren't the ones I had the problem with. The ones that I didn't talk to all the time, but I would kick it with every now and then. Them the ones that was sneaking in my house and calling my ex-husband and doing whatever they wanted to do. It was multiple of them.
And maybe too, they knew you were distracted.
I wasn't distracted.
You know, I'm just saying maybe.
No, I
They
wasn't
knew you were
distracted. I was working.
Maybe.
I'm just giving you things
Maybe
to
you
look
wasn't
at.
doing the things you need to be doing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's why you use distracted.
Right.
I'm trying to be political right now.
She knew.
Oh.
She knew this.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
knew that. I'm gonna say it straight.
Well, the only way
They-
they knew that is
Yeah.
from him telling them.
Correct, because, however, maybe because you only gave him an hour time and you gave your friend 3-4 hours. I'm just using.
And he was like, you know what? This motherfucker don't be around.
No, I'm
She
just
only talk to
saying.
me for an
Some
hour a
insight.
day.
Some insight. Men
Right.
can get like that. Like we get bored fast. We get bored.
Yeah, y'all do get bored, but
Fast.
most men don't want to be on the phone with their woman 3 and 4 hours a day.
It depends on the relationship. It
It's
depends.
just-
It depends.
Yeah,
Now let me tell you. And I had to see this for myself. You right. I don't think most men want to be on the phone. Now,
Correct.
I had an issue because my ex-wife used to always want to be on the phone with me, so I thought that was just the norm. And then when I started hanging around this motherfucker, she never called to check on me, see how I was doing. And she like, well, shit, if I talk to you at work,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk to you at home because
Yeah.
what I'm gonna talk to you about? Like,
I'm
it's
starting to
nothing
get
left.
used to that too. Like,
Right.
damn, we ain't spoken 2 days, 3 days. But however, though, that's 2 days or 3 days of my manly mind of dodging a possible argument over a fucking pencil.
Right.
You see what I mean? Like,
Now, if we
or a
don't,
spoon.
if we don't went 2
Or
days
some-
or
you know,
3
I don't
days
know.
not talking, that means somebody else got your attention. And
But that's
you don't
okay
need
though.
mine.
But that's okay. That means you're not really supposed to be for me then. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
I think.
thinking.
Because you're supposed to want to talk to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Even if it's for 10 minutes.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You need.
So
You
2
supposed-
days is your limit, then you not fucking with that.
You
nigga,
know
though.
how you can catch somebody in some bullshit if you say, well, you ain't called me in 3 days. Well, you ain't called me in 3 days.
Right.
That's some.
The
You
phone
know
works
you on
both
some
ways. You
fuck
ain't
shit.
check on me either.
Yeah, that's when
Fuck.
you know you're dealing with a weirdo. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it's not.
No.
That's him.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
I would say that shit. I'd be like, you ain't fucking call me.
But that's when you know you're dealing with a weirdo. It's not a bad weirdo or a good weirdo. You just like the tit for tat
I'm a
petty.
weirdo, but I'm damn sure tell you, you ain't call me. You ain't check on me. What the fuck I gotta check on you for?
Well, I've said it too, but you go back and you go.
So
back
you're a
and
weirdo too.
Correct. But
Shit get worse.
no, but I'm just showing like how fucked up we are as men as women. We have these high expectations. I think we need to dumb it the fuck down.
No.
I'm telling you,
No.
because
If I
that's
go-
why shit happens like
No,
that.
if you can go 2 days without if you can go 2 days without calling me, that means somebody else has your mind and your attention.
One girl did that shit to me, and I said, "Man, I'm dealing with some serious fucking shit." And she didn't
Now-
believe me until she saw it, and she was like, "Oh." You know what I mean?
If you've been talking with somebody and you know they dealing with some shit, then that's different.
Some people won't tell you though.
But no, this is what I'm saying. If you've been talking to people, so like if you've been talking to somebody for about 6 months or 7 months, you all should have a level of knowing that how you are.
Yes.
But if you not and you gone 2 days or 3 days, I don't give a fuck. You need to send a SOS, a text message. You need to be like AT&T put that SOS on y'all motherfucking phone.
That's true too.
You need to do some shit. Say good morning. Hello, I'm just checking on you. You need to do something.
You know, and that's another thing too. Nowadays, I've heard women say, I'm just saying this because I interact with women on different levels. Okay, they say this. What's it? I lost my train of thought.
Don't say nothing about that goddamn queen shit, cause a motherfucker queen me, I'm done.
Yes. No, let's go. So you text, good morning, how are you? Did you sleep well? You know, you're asking, yes, they're basic fucking questions. But that's a man's way of saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm just checking in. I'm hearing nowadays with women, don't be calling me, texting me, good morning, how are you, queen, grand rising.
Don't queen
What
me.
motherfucker? Just don't text you at all. That's why I don't do it.
So that's what I say.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
do the queen.
weird. That's weird shit too.
It's the queen and the grand rising.
What you want to say? Hello, bitch. What's
No,
up?
just
That's
say-
what you.
Just
What's
say,
up, my nigga?
Just say good morning. How did you sleep? Why you gotta put the queen and shit
Because
on?
that's how he's seen you. Look,
No.
you know,
Because
it's so good. Hey, bitch, what up? You want to suck my dick today?
No, because at this point you calling
Like-
everybody queen.
So what though?
No.
No, it changes when you can go from queen to being like, hey, baby.
No.
You know what I mean? It can switch
Just
up
say
and
K.
tone
Just
tone
say-
too.
if
So your man can't be like, hey baby, what's up? How you doing today? How you sleep? You good?
You want him to say, hey, K. Hey, K.
Because it's like you sending this shit out to all everybody.
That's in your head. You
I
in my
just-
head?
You can do that. I really have a problem with that queen shit.
I read, okay, and that's personal.
Yeah.
I understand it.
I-
Yeah. You
I
should
have
then
a-
explain it like that.
I have a problem with that queen shit, and I have a problem with that grand rising.
Grand rising.
I don't do because I feel like that's.
I
a
never
fucking
did no
biscuit.
grand.
That's a motherfucking biscuit.
So you
No.
text and say good
No. There's this one lady. I don't text her anymore, no, because I realized she ain't, Anyway, I changed it. I was like, hey, good morning, biscuit. You know what I mean? She loved it. Because she was like, I've never had anybody call me biscuit before. So I'm just starting to learn new things where I'm going to just switch it up,
Don't grand rising me.
But I ain't going to say
don't
no grand
queen me.
rising and no queen. But yeah, a biscuit's nice and warm and it's tasty when you eat. You know what I mean? Just I had to,
I would have blocked you.
you ain't going to block me.
Good morning, Sausage McMuffin.
Yeah, I would have blocked you. I was the block queen. Like if your text message just wasn't texting for me, I would block you.
I read in this book that you gotta understand, there are really some people in this world that are not capable.
Malicious.
They're incapable of things. They're just like
I understand.
there are men out here that may not have the vocabulary to say, good morning, Kay. I was just thinking last night
I understand
before I
what's
went to bed.
compatible for me and what ain't compatible for me. And if I felt like you weren't compatible, I blocked you.
Explain to you what happened last night before we went to bed.
I'm going to send you a text like this because I know y'all from the West Side. I'll be like, what's up, shorty? What that ass doing today?
That's what I swear. Because I feel women love that shit. You know what I mean? Like I was working
I was
with one of
thinking
my
about your ass
coworkers,
all
this
last
little
night.
pretty ass girl,
Yeah.
right? She's pretty. She's pretty as shit, right? But it wasn't the prettiness. She was just lifting some shit and moving, and she saw me watching her, and I said, fuck, she saw me watching her. Fuck. change your head. She said, why are you looking at me like that? I said, man, I just like seeing a woman, do what I do. And it's true. Like, what turns me on, it ain't really like man, Atlanta got bad bitches everywhere. It's how you use your badness.
When I was at, when I worked in a warehouse, guess what I didn't do?
What?
Pick up shit.
Well, you would not have been attractive to me. You'd just be pretty. I would be like, hey, what's up?
Yep.
But
because
it'd be the one.
I went and found everybody else to do my shit for me.
See?
You see?
Then I would be like, she a hoe.
Question.
She got all the motherfuckers picking her shit. She fucking these niggas and shit. That's what I would have been saying.
And that's what everybody
I was like, hey, I've been like, Driz.
That's how men think.
I was like,
head.
Driz, don't fuck with her, man. She fucking everybody in here.
The men didn't think that, but the women
We just thought it silently.
No, the men didn't know it because the men would collectively stand around.
Because they know
they wanted to. But
they wanted to what?
They wanted to sleep with me, and I knew this.
You see,
that's why they were fucking helping you.
Now you're talking Spanish.
That's why they wanted to help you.
Right, and I understood that.
And you took advantage of it.
And I did. Because guess what I'm not finna do? I'm not finna throw out my back for this company that when I can't walk
but you're gonna let some man throw your back out.
That's what they're there for. The men are there to pick up the stuff.
I gotta watch you, Miss K.
The men
I gotta watch
there
what she
to
using
pick
her
up
back
stuff.
for.
I'm not. The men are there
because
to
if that's the case, we need to really get rid of this Jim Crow thought.
What Jim Crow?
Okay.
So the men are there to pick up the items. I'm there to pick up light items. I tell people all the time, I'm a lady, and I would go to work.
What defines a lady?
Yep. But if you picking up stuff, we good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we good still.
Y'all can pick it up.
Slick got ass. You got ass. If you bend over, pick up some. I'm good.
I'm picking up something.
Correct.
I'm good for the day.
We're visual. We just like, hey, good. Whether
I'm picking up something light. I'm not picking up anything heavy because when the department that I worked in, it did come through heavy stuff. It would be like 50 pounds and heavier.
Got you. Yeah.
So what I wasn't doing is picking up that heavy stuff.
Like the girls that work with us, I fuck with them because I see them making an effort.
Yeah,
to do it. You know what I mean? Like, if I see them pulling a heavy pallet, I'm like, damn, she put, ooh, that's sexy. But come let me help you real quick.
It would come down the belt, and I would flip it right on the floor, and I would say, can y'all come get this and put this up for me?
Would you say it nicely?
Yeah.
You said it nicely?
I would. But everybody knew.
Hey, I wouldn't help his shit. That motherfucker, we be at Amazon and Misfits will come be like, hey, you gonna help her pull that pallet? Because it'd be a big ass box on the pallet. You gonna help her pull that pallet? Hell no.
Yeah, I've done that before. I did that to this one girl. No, I did it because I wanted to show her, like, I'm not these other dudes. She was like, so you're not going to help me? I said, like, for what?
For what?
Just like that.
I wouldn't
The next day, she was the best person in the entire world to know. Because she realized, like, he different. Yes, I am. You ain't going to...
You going to help her pull that pallet leak? Nope.
You better...
First of all, I wouldn't even came to you like that. I wouldn't even step to you like that. So...
How would you do it? Can I visualize that, please? I just like to know, man.
Even like I worked with the planes, so like all the other women couldn't get the stuff that I got done on the plane. Like they would lock my stuff up for me on the plane. They will hold the planes for me. They would do extra shit for me on the plane. But it comes with just being polite with people a lot of times. If you just be nice and polite to people, and just smile, that's usually what it is.
True, but there's a flip side too.
And nice with people all the time. No. They don't get shit done.
Correct. I was nice this week, and I got called into the office. I got called in, and then the girls was out there. Well, you should have never told the guy. You should just gone to the lead. Okay.
That's a whole
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Well, we need to. Okay, it's been 3 hours. We've been talking a long time.
Correct.
Well, we ain't have another show until 6:30.
Check us out.
Yeah.
Check us out.
All right, we done had a good conversation. We learned some things about Kay. We learned some things about Driz. We learned some things about Slick. Learned nothing about me because I've been saying the same shit forever.
Lab works for some like
so we gonna holler at y'all next week. Might be different people on the couch. You know, we like to switch them up. Like to keep y'all guessing. This has been Westside Misfits. I am DJ Lab.
I am K Lady.
The Wolf.
We got Slick 316 in the building as always. See y'all next week. Same bat channel.
Same bat time.
Same bat place. Same bat time.
Yes.
What up? Get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5. You're now tuned in. It's the Kid Meet You Man from the Charlie Boy Gang. Yeah.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. Misfits Radio. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take they top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. If it's a lot, they going in the dirt and someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.
It's 3